Mm. Hello and welcome to episode 53 of the Jeffrey and Brian Show. I am Jeffrey.
I'm Brian.
And we're just two guys drinking beer, and we have our typical buddy on, the guy we have every week for the most part, if we can anyway. Ray.
I'm a busy man.
He's very busy, man. You can't always be around. He's already gone again. Bunch of shit happened this week.
Oh yeah. Afghanistan related.
Yeah, we're gonna ignore the elephant as long as we can, right?
Yep.
By the way, no one watched my YouTube video of it. I didn't get one view. I usually get at least like 9. Really disappointed. It's like, oh, thing is, I named the episode "The Pachyderm." I got a feeling a lot of people was like, "What the hell's a pachyderm?"
Exactly.
By the way, a pachyderm is a thick-skinned mammal, such as an elephant or a hippopotamus. Anyway, where do you want to go to start? There's some funny stuff in here. For example, OnlyFans already reversed their ban on porn because they realize that's where all their money comes from.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's like Pornhub banning porn, right?
Yeah.
Marketing ploy? Question mark?
I'm trying to get in the document.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Geez, I clicked on something. That's weird. Oh, CNBC. Oh, that gave me some weird. All right, that was weird, wasn't it? London OnlyFans said Wednesday it is suspended. Oh my God, I'm getting commercials. Suspended plans to ban pornography in a stunning U-turn that came after fierce backlash from its users. And it goes on. But basically, everyone who is subscribed to OnlyFans is buying porn.
That's what it
No.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I thought it was pretty funny. I don't know how much there is to talk about it, but
I think they shut themselves on the foot because now people's gonna like whoever's on OnlyFans is gonna be like, you know what? This is not gonna be the only place that's gonna put myself out there. So a lot of people are like looking at the alternative methods,
I
to make
think they
money.
drew more attention to themselves as a porn site by saying they were banning porn
Mm.
to a lot of people that didn't know they did porn. Then they were losing because of that.
Yeah, but I think a lot of girls like to do that shit. Like, you know what? I'm not gonna put myself on only one place. They're gonna diversify their portfolio.
Yeah, well, diversify doesn't mean you fucking dump the stock you have, though, does it?
Yeah,
That's
but
one
I'm
way
saying
of
diversify.
diversifying.
Huh?
That's one way of diversifying.
Yeah, diversify you revenue income.
I think diversifying in porn means something different, though.
Well, yeah.
I'm not sure what it means, but
No, but I'm saying like if you know that one day that this is gonna happen again, why were you only gonna be in one place? That's why you see a lot of YouTubers that go different other alternative news site. I mean, alternative.
like Rumble and stuff.
Yeah, they're
Rumble
not just
recording.
one. No,
that-
Rumble. That's a website. Like you can. It's like a YouTube.
Oh, Rumble.
Yeah.
Hey, not Tommy and Rumble.
Yeah.
I thought this is interesting. Most people probably won't.
Yeah.
The United States seized a $1.6 million piece of artifact history from Hobby Lobby, the Epic
Hobby
of
Lobby.
Gilgamesh on clay tablet.
Hmm.
Are we gonna get sued for that music?
Oh, hold on. Let me turn off
I'm,
my
I'm
mic.
not. I'm just teasing anyway. Trust me, no one listens to the show, dude.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. Well, we don't even have to do podcasting 2.0.
I'm working on it.
And we keep telling people, we keep forgetting to tell people to not listen to us because we're not the news.
Yeah.
We keep saying that we're not news, we're opinion.
Where's Hobby Lobby on the list?
I unplugged my headset.
All right.
Okay.
Sorry, the baby unplugged my headset. She's got to go to bed soon, but the mama's doing something right now.
Where's the Hobby Lobby thing on here?
Number 2 on the list. U.S. seizes 1.6 million. New York Post article.
Yeah.
You don't see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Oh,
I do. It's hard for me to find before.
but yeah, they seized this clay tablet. I think it's something like 3,600 years old or something like that.
Why they did that for?
Well, they bought it because they wanted to own a piece of history. And the United States said, we're pretty sure this is the first piece of literature.
Oh,
Yeah, that's a big deal.
yeah, but where are they gonna put it on? Smithsonian Museum?
Maybe, honestly, I don't know.
I don't know. Smithsonian right now is too woke, and I don't want this shit to own that shit.
Yeah, I don't think the United States government has the authority to seize history because it's history, though, do they?
Yeah,
No, I don't think so. They gotta buy history.
Yeah. That was just another weird thing that happened. I thought was interesting. I thought I'd bring up. Oh, she's turning knobs and everything now.
Sorry, I was on my way.
We just need her to circle back.
I need. Bye bye. Sorry, the baby's going to bed. All right. Exactly. I need my circle back button again.
Yeah.
By the way, you still got your bell?
Uh,
Exactly. It's a pain in the nuts, isn't it? Hey, you remember the old record by Nirvana? Nevermind.
yeah, the nudity, baby nudity.
Yeah, the naked baby chasing a dollar bill on a fish hook in a pool. Dude's apparently Spencer Eldon is apparently suing all the remaining members and the Kurt Cobain estate and a whole bunch of producers for 150,000 each for child porn and that it messed up the rest of his life. You know, he's tried to reproduce this photograph like 7 times and publish it and make it a big deal.
Right.
Yeah, now it sounds like a money grab. So
it's exactly what it sounds like. It sounds like he's trying to get a payday.
Yeah, like honestly, if you're the judge that missed the right way because you already done this time after time before, so it's not like now you just find an excuse to make money out of it.
Yeah.
And the lawyer representing should be disbarred for coming up with stupid stuff, like that.
Well, what about his parents that sold the photograph to these people? Shouldn't he be suing them instead?
Yeah, because they sold it for $200.
It was
But even
200
after,
bucks.
Yeah, that's all they got paid. The parents.
Jeez Louise.
But they didn't know how popular this fucking album cover is gonna be.
Obviously not, but that was an awesome picture, wasn't it?
Yeah, like it's just like, hey, you want to can I take a picture of your kid, doing this for $200? And they're like, yeah, sure. They agreed. They sell the rights. So, he should be upset with the parents. But at the same time, they didn't know what the fuck they're gonna make. It's like what's the name of I forgot, Robert Williams. He did Aladdin. He did it for because he wanna show have something for the kids to hey, I did Aladdin. But he didn't charge he didn't charge that much for Disney. And later on find out that Disney made a shit ton of money and it's like, oh shit, let me sue. I mean, I want money out of this thing. And like, dude, really? Like you already agreed to it. Now you find out to make a lot of money to it. Now you want to get a bigger cut. people don't realize that happened, but it did. Is the kitchen no good?
Uh, all right. Well, what's this? Texas thing. Oh, the whole thing that happened in Texas with the Democrats that refused to vote.
Yep.
Apparently, something happened.
Yeah, they reached a quorum this week, and the House of Representatives of the Texas voted for the new election bill.
Did anyone get arrested?
Not yet.
So they won't because they've already. It was the warrant specifically said until they had a vote.
Right.
So they're not going to be arrested. So it was an empty threat that went nowhere.
Right. Typical government.
You know, it ain't Lindsey Graham. It ain't name whoever you want. That other rhinos. They're the fucking Republicans, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking Rand Paul is the rhino. Sorry, I went off on a weird tangent anyway. Anyway, the Texas Democrats showed up, and what happened?
The bill passed. The bill passed the Congress. Now the governor's gonna sign it.
You think it's gonna get signed?
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to show ID to vote.
Yep.
Somehow that's racist, but showing ID to buy a fucking cheeseburger is not. Oh, Ray's freaking me out with this view.
Or is that the bathroom here?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're looking at him taking a dump. I did not read this. Oh shit! Like I said, I didn't put all these
Yeah,
in
but he's
order.
about to take a dump.
Huh?
He's in position for his dump.
I didn't put these all in order, so I'm not sure if there's more of this. But what's this FDA thing against using animal parasites?
I don't know.
Oh, you didn't share that? Or it must have been. Of course, it was Ray who shared that, right?
Right
He's finally
here.
starting to use the Google Doc, and he's not around when we bring it up. But yeah, people talk. Apparently, people using like animal parasite medication to treat COVID-19 in their own home. I can hear him yelling at us. But it says that you're not a horse, you're not a cow. Seriously, y'all stop it. Horses and cows aren't the same either, though. You know? And the ferrets. Have we ever talked about the ferrets and the COVID shit?
No.
We have not.
No.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Ferrets and COVID.
Yeah, but are you familiar with the situation?
Ferrets cause COVID.
Huh?
Ferrets cause COVID.
No, they did a whole bunch of testing on COVID medications on different coronaviruses for a long time. And it sounds weird to say ferrets, but it was ferrets because they have a similar respiratory system to us. Well, they had an effective coronavirus vaccine for the common cold. Like you would never get the common cold again. And it was working on these ferrets. But the problem was as soon as they put these ferrets out in the wild and they caught a wild variant and not the one that it was designed for, 100% death rate. Tens of thousands of ferrets died. And there was a test in Colorado during this new COVID outbreak. They did a test with ferrets again in Colorado. And they tested a crap ton of ferrets because again, they have the closest respiratory system to humans. They killed every single ferret with their testing. What's even worse is they seemed safe from the virus as long as it was the virus they designed the vaccine for. If it mutated at all, it could literally just the vaccine actually helped it. Helped it propagate itself, you know?
Mm.
No, actually, I'm having trouble finding it now. I've found it a couple of times, but CNN even did articles like a year and a half ago saying you don't make a vaccine until during a pandemic. You have to wait for it to set in and do the damage it's going to do. Because the more vaccines you make, the more it's going to mutate and the more it's going to cause more damage because the vaccine you made isn't going to do shit, just like the fucking flu. So we have a new flu shot every year. It's not a booster shot. It's a different shot every year. Because the flu keeps mutating. Since that was it 1918, the Spanish flu outbreak.
1920.
Was it not? Was it 20?
I think so. No, 1918 to 1920.
It's 21 was the end of the war, wasn't it?
I think it was like I don't remember honestly. I'm horrible with my World War One history.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone knows World War II, but
Yeah. Nobody
World War
knows
II
anymore.
never actually happened. It was just an extension of World War One.
No.
And that started because someone shot the Archduke of the Balkans
Yeah.
with an umbrella gun, rice and ball.
Mm,
And that started the war that ended the world.
yeah. The 20th century was the worst. Was it 20th century was the most people had died ever in humankind.
Well, I mean, obviously, dude, there's more people every century anyway.
Yeah. But
I
yeah.
mean, no, there's billions of more people on the planet since you were born.
Mm, yeah.
Billions. That's a big number. All right, let's move on. Oh shit, we didn't even do the parasite medicine thing. I brought up the ferret thing right away.
Mm.
I never read this one. You're not a horse, you're not a cow. Seriously, y'all stop it. Oh, okay. So apparently people are trying to treat themselves through
The horse fucking medicine.
yeah, veterinary medicine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's be real, man.
That's a
It's tough.
pill to swallow.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, oh shit, fuck that.
Let's be real though. It's tough to trust the government these days in terms of what they're saying about medicine.
With everything, yeah.
They change their minds every day, and then the same government disagrees with itself in different organizations.
Yeah.
And they disagree with the World Health Organization, you know?
I mean, will you trust the World Health Organization right now?
All right. This eviction thing. Supreme Court got involved again, saying Biden, you're not allowed to do this shit. Problem is, they already did that once, then he did it anyway. What's going to stop him from doing it again?
He should get impeached for not following the Constitution.
Really, you want Harris in office?
No, but I'm just saying.
Joe's scary enough, but at least he occasionally speaks the truth by accident.
Yeah, that's true. No, I mean, I don't want none of them, you know.
I'd rather have Joe in office than Kamala.
No.
Like, let's be real. She's terrifying.
But I don't think the Democrats want her either. I mean, how are we gonna deal with the most? How are we gonna change from the most popular president to the most unpopular vice president? You know, they don't want that because that would be horrible on the Democrats too. They don't want him either.
So what's gonna happen in this eviction moratorium? Are people going to be allowed to evict people or what?
Yeah, according to the results from the court, Supreme Court.
Again, they already said this once, and then Joe went ahead and did it again with the FDA and the CDC, right?
Yeah,
And the Supreme Court said, no, the CDC does not have the authority to do this.
yeah. But even if they pass the legislation on it, the Supreme Court's still gonna like, nope, you're not allowed to do that either. You know.
Well, I got brought up a couple times before, at least once.
Yeah.
It almost seems like it borders up on a Third Amendment issue. Yeah, go ahead and think about that one. And remember the Third Amendment?
No quarterly of soldiers.
Yes. Now,
But you quarterly per people then
how many soldiers are renting homes right now?
a lot.
And what if all of a sudden they don't have to pay rent and you can't kick them out?
Yeah.
Is
So
that
the
not
violation
quartering?
Also violation of the 10th Amendment too. The state,
The state's authority to do anything the United
Mm.
States government doesn't have the authority to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 10th Amendment's a weird thing, though. I'm still not. States' rights was actually one of the big arguments for the Civil War.
Mm-hmm.
But let's be real, the Civil War was about owning people.
Yeah.
I mean, it really was. There was more to it than that, but they're like, oh, it's about our right. It's like, yes, you want to have a right to own humans.
Yeah.
At least that's the way I see it. I will say though, the South is far less racist than the North is right now.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
It's so racist up here. And no, and not even in terms of like putting people down, but just assuming that they're too stupid to figure out how to freaking wipe their own ass.
Mm.
And it just blows my mind that this is acceptable.
Yeah. Is Brian sleeping?
Hmm?
Brian.
Kind of looked. I'm pretty sure he's passed out. Actually,
Did he pass out? Hey, Brian just passed out.
that is hilarious.
Yeah, he was high early on.
I've been drinking since like 11 and smoking. Brian's already passed out.
He said no.
The wife's like, you're not. You've been drinking for hours.
Brian,
no,
give me
it's
three
even nice. You
fingers
should
up.
have like a 15-hour video to process later.
Dude, we're gonna go to a entire show. He's like halfway asleep in the back.
Well, you want to do this?
Uh,
Oh shit! He woke up.
Yeah, but that's some good shit. All right, Brian. This is the end of the show, anyways.
all
man.
right, let's wrap it up. It's been real.
At the real, let's do it. Publish.
He's
don't
fucking
even edit it.
gone.
Whatever. It's all good.
He's gone.
Nope,
I can't.
You
close
still
my
here?
computer.
I'm back at live.
Oh man.
I got it closed now. Yeah, we were just laughing our asses off how you were passed out like 20 minutes into recording. Where were we anyway?
Oh, fucking Supreme Court, 10th Amendment.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
Yeah.
Let me bring this up. Cuomo officially resigned.
Yeah.
Last thing he did was free a whole bunch of killers,
Mm.
and he put up a killer for parole who is supposed to be in prison for life. He was involved in the 1981 Brinks robbery.
They killed they killed like a few people, even
They
though he was
killed
the
3
getaway driver.
people, and one of the people that survived actually died at 9/11.
Oh wow.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
He's up for parole.
I don't. You know what? I think towards the end, he know who the fuck he was paroling. They just gave him a name to parole people. He just signed for it and shit like that.
I don't
Like
know.
if you're gonna resign, if you're gonna resign with a fucking like that fucking kind of resignation, that doesn't look good on you.
Yeah. So I was looking at my bookshelf for a minute. I read a book my father gave to me when I was a kid. It was
Mm,
actually called Brinks, and it was
mm.
about the robbery. I'm sure you're familiar with the Brinks trucks, right?
Yeah. I'm familiar with them.
These guys robbed an armored truck, like
Yeah,
a cash truck
yeah.
of
Back
like
in the
something.
day, every
Yeah,
cash
it was
truck.
something like $1.3 million in 1981,
Yeah,
which is a lot of money then. It's still a lot of money now.
yeah. They killed like a bunch of veterans, Vietnam veteran and a Korea veteran and
I
somebody else. Yeah.
I didn't know they were vets, but yeah, 3
Oh
people
yeah.
died.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe he commuted a bunch of sentences and he made this guy eligible for parole, but the guy was a literal terrorist. He was involved in a communist plot to overthrow a whole bunch of shit. They had this money to do it. And Cuomo's argument was, well, he was just a driver. He didn't do all this stuff.
Yeah.
Isn't
But
that
doesn't
why we
mean
have felony murder charges?
accessory to murder. You
Yeah.
knew they had guns, and then like if they got guns, and then one of the guns goes off, you still like hold accountable for it. You know, even you may not get first degree, but you get second degree.
Well, felony murder means that if you commit a felony with other people, if
Mhm.
someone dies, you are just as
You're,
responsible for killing that purple person as the person that actually pulled the trigger.
yeah, like,
For
assistant
that
to the.
exact reason is that you being the getaway driver does not exempt you from the man that died
Yeah,
because you helped because they wouldn't have committed the crime if they didn't have a driver, basically. You know what I mean?
true.
And Cuomo used that. Well, he didn't shoot him.
Yeah, okay.
Argument. It's
Just
like
to show you
Cuomo.
how
Yeah. Well, killing grannies and grabbing fannies, right?
yeah, this is the same guy that like, hey, I didn't know you guys moved the fucking the line. What the fuck did they say towards the end? Like, I
Oh
did cross
yeah.
the line. They expect you guys to move the line on me.
I didn't realize you moved the line of what's acceptable. It's like, dude, you actually just passed this huge sexual harassment and sexual assault law like 2 months ago.
Like, no shit. Do you read what the fuck you signed? You know?
Exactly. Did you even read it?
Yeah. You just signed something that sounds good.
That's what they do, man. By the way, speaking of, they signed it because it sounded good. Now
Yeah.
they're not in Afghanistan anymore. Can we undo the Patriot Act?
No shit.
Or is
And
that too much to ask?
yeah.
Because you never get your rights back.
Talk about signing. You hear about the Virginia election going on over here?
I heard something about it. What? Someone,
Jerry
dude
McCollum.
didn't sign his name.
Yeah, and you got two people witnessing that he signed his fucking name on the fucking paper.
They signed it that they witnessed it, but he didn't
Yep.
actually sign it.
Nope.
So that's not
Fucking
only is
felony.
it an invalid application, but it's also fraud on 2 people.
Yep, and the two people that witnesses the fucking Joe Biden's fucking they involved with him, the organizing things here in Virginia. So it's like, oh shit, like what the fuck you guys signed? Like just whatever the people hand you, you know?
That's what it seems like. And well, honestly, let's be real, man. It really seems that way. It kind of seems like the people that are signing papers have no idea what the fuck they're doing.
A pure example, what's going on to the right now to Congress, 4 fucking 1,000 pages and shit like that, and like nobody have read this shit. Like you gonna sign on that shit? No.
The Patriot Act.
No shit. They're like, why? If it's more than fucking that thing new bill should be no more than 5 pages.
It
That's
should
it.
be easy to read and understand.
Yeah, and if like it should be like no, like more than fucking thousands of pages. Like no, nobody got time to read and understand that shit. You know.
Exactly. And they put in like budget plans in these
And
kind of
they
things too. And
and they passed in
extra
the
weird shit
last
they want
fucking
to pass
minute.
as law.
Yeah, and they want to pass in the last fucking minute in the middle of the night when nobody's fucking
Because they
paying
don't have
attention.
time to read it.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, it's given all sorts of weird powers to weird people that, you know,
yeah. The fucking some agency you never heard of it. ABC is over here. Like, who the fuck is ABC? You know?
ABC owns Google, actually.
No, but I'm saying like a government agency.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying ABC
Yeah,
actually owns
yeah. So
Google.
yeah, I know ABC. That's the name of the company. But
They own everything.
yeah,
Everything.
Mm.
It's a little scary.
yeah.
All right.
So yeah, they're probably gonna take Terry McAuliffe out of the bill. They're trying to sue. They're trying to run it to a judge to remove Terry McAuliffe from the ballot because he didn't sign for this the paperwork correctly. So we'll see. His name probably gonna be written in.
Sorry, I unplugged my headphones back. Is he passed out again?
Yeah, he been passed out for a while.
He's unconscious again.
Yeah. No, what I was saying, like they right now the Virginia Republican Party is pushing through to remove Terry McAuliffe from the bill from the ballot. So his name is not gonna be on it. So he had to be written in.
I get the understanding, the theory behind it, but well, never mind. I expect I expect more from the Republicans than I'm ever gonna get.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
No, in general, I always expect more from the Republicans than I'm ever gonna get. I am far more libertarian than Republican,
Mm.
and they just a lot of stuff the Republicans want to do. Actually, I say want to do. The Republicans haven't done a goddamn thing in like 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
Like seriously, what was the last thing they did? Last thing the Republicans did was ban bump stocks.
Yeah, that's true. Like 5 years ago.
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
now I get
3
to
years
get a
ago.
bruise on my shoulder if I shoot a deer
Yeah.
instead of no bruise.
Ain't that right, Brian?
Huh?
I said, ain't that right, Brian? It gives give me thumbs up.
Yeah, I wish I could teabag him right now.
It giving like a little sapper.
Yeah. Even dip my nuts in like ink. Yeah, I leave it there for a good while.
Yeah.
I actually might make that my thumbnail is actually just a tea bag.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Now your face is gone too. Now it's just me.
Hold
I'm gonna
on,
be a
hold on.
giant
There we go.
asshole all day. By the
Speaking
way,
to
the
yourself.
headset's working out nice for you, dude.
Oh, thanks. How much? Guess how much I paid for this thing?
I'm gonna guess at least $100, probably 125, 150.
14.
No shit, huh? It sounds good.
Yeah, it's from Target.
Oh, nice.
It's like for Xbox. So like, let me try this. You know, like you can plug it into any device.
Yeah, and you're like $14. If it sucks, oh well, I blew $14, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you woke up again.
Oh shit! Go drink some water, dude.
All right.
Go get a cup of coffee. We were talking about killers being let out of prison earlier.
Oh yeah. Democrats not really want the signing.
Well, the guy who killed Robert Kennedy
Oh yeah.
is what? He's been paroled by California.
Mm,
We're letting a lot of killers out of prison, aren't we?
nah, the Democrats. You mean not me?
That's Newsom too.
Oh yeah, he's about to get out of office. It looks that way. I don't know. We'll hope.
Yeah, actually, odds are yes. But did you see what the newspaper articles are doing about Larry Elder?
Yeah, they call him like the front face of the new KKK.
The blackface of the white supremacy is what the
Yeah.
LA Times called them.
Yeah.
The New York Times said that he only got into Brown University because he was black.
Are you serious to say that shit?
They did. They called him a diversity hire, basically.
Oh, that's the shit they want anyway.
I thought you weren't allowed to say that, period, no matter what, at any cost, you know?
But that's the shit they want anyways. Diversity, fucking, you know, acceptance and shit.
I think actually Larry Elder's actually leading the polls. He might actually become governor in California. Like for real,
Yeah,
he
but
might.
I know that what it is like if Newsom get like a 50 something
If
to
he gets
remove all
51% recall, Elder will almost certainly be put in office.
yeah, and he only need like a 42. Like he had to, if he gets a recall out, you only have to get like a certain
You just have to beat everyone
percentage.
else.
Yeah, if you get 22% or 10% above everybody else, he's done. I mean, he's good.
Or even 1% more than everyone else. You just have to have more than anyone else. Yeah.
Yeah. So
But Larry Elder, and I brought this guy up several times on the show, and both of you guys look at me like I'm fucking crazy.
well, he got a radio station.
I listened to his show.
Yeah, I hear him. I mean, I know who he is. He got commercials left and right. You know.
Just check him out. He's very libertarian.
Yeah, he's like more fuck. He's what they call it more hard right than Trump.
What?
People are saying that he's like extremely right than Trump.
No, that's what they're trying to say to make it sound like no one wants to vote for him. He's very libertarian. His view is I don't give a shit what you want to do. As long as you don't fuck with my life, I don't care.
Yeah.
You know, the whole I believe that two gay married men should be able to defend their marijuana crop with automatic rifles, kind of thing, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but I know who he is. I heard him like commercials. I heard his like I know he got a podcast. I never heard his.
He was born in Compton.
Yeah, he worked his way up.
He was born in Compton. They call him the blackface of white supremacy. He was born in the same part of South Central LA as Ice Cube and Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
And Snoop Dogg.
And probably he know them. He got almost the same age as them.
He is about the same age. I don't know. I don't.
People don't think about it. Like what?
Living in Compton.
Now you go to Campton. I hear it's all like brown people, Hispanic people.
Campton? What's Campton?
Compton.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of Hispanic folk out there.
Yeah.
A lot of black folks, very few white people.
Yeah.
But actually, check this out. We mentioned this earlier, Nirvana, right?
Mm-hmm.
Chris Novoselic, the bassist from Nirvana, was born in Compton.
Are you serious?
Grew up in Compton.
Mm.
He must have been the whitest person in the entire. He passed out getting coffee, didn't he?
Probably, yeah. Passed out.
Now he can't even yell in his ear.
That was the wrong move to do.
Oh shit. Yeah.
In the pause, give him a call.
Yeah, exactly. Even better, call his wife. Like, get his ass up.
Yeah, that's it.
And watch her cuss us out.
Probably she's cussing him out.
So what's up with these vets I've been hearing about rescuing people?
Operation Pineapple Express.
Yeah, first of all, it's hilarious that it's Pineapple Express.
Yeah, they had like I guess they were like had like pineapple stickers to show like, hey, we are this is who we are and stuff like that, so they could communicate with people. And they had a Wi-Fi password called Pineapple Express. So, you know,
it's a whole bunch of like Green Berets and SEALs.
Retire, yeah.
Retired or separated, like just got out.
They just got out, and like,
that said, I can't believe we're not doing this as the United States, so we're going to do it ourselves.
Well, it started rescuing one person that they didn't knew to help them back in the day.
And then they
And
said, we need to keep doing this.
yeah, they
Exactly.
kept doing that. Yeah, like, and that's to show you like big government, and it sucks at doing things because you have to go through a chain of command to do stuff than actually like self-independent, little units. Oh, he's back. Oh
I
shit.
saw that actually. I was gonna let you finish your thought, and I was gonna point out that
No.
Brian's back, but still passed out in his chair. He's leaving
Oh, there you
again.
go. Leave it again. Like, oh shit.
Oh
No.
shit! I need to take a dump too.
Yeah, he had a Taco Bell when you got home.
I'm just wondering if this thing that this Pineapple Express thing is the same thing I read about like a week ago about veterans getting together to rescue people.
Yeah, I don't know, but at the same time, now they put herself on they got themselves the target by the fucking State Department and all this stuff because they don't want that publicity out there. Like, oh, you know how the Democrats are. Like, we want to be in control. You should not be in control, and you buy
Saki,
it.
no, go ahead. Sorry.
No, they just don't want to look good. They don't want to look bad. I mean, and they're gonna do whatever it takes to make this guy's fucking. They're gonna come up with any fucking violation they did, just to
Yeah.
make them look bad.
Saki actually came out a couple of days ago talking about this. Oh, maybe not this, but in particular, there's a guy who's going over there and charging people like $6,500.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I'll get you out of this country for $6,500.
Yeah.
And someone asked her about it, and she's like, this is disgusting. He's making money off it. And she went on. I was like, are you kidding? It's gonna cost me at least $6,500 to get over there, sneak behind enemy lines, purchase weapons and munitions and a vehicle, then get you across the border to get you to an airport, and then get myself out. Like,
This is the same thing. I don't agree with arresting people with price gouging. Like, let's say you're in Boston right
well,
now.
price gouging is when you
No.
intentionally inflate the price because no one else can do it.
Okay, let me put it this way. Like, you want to help people. Okay, you in Boston. I'm out here in Virginia. A hurricane comes through here, destroy things, and you want to help us out. And the way you can see help us out, like, hey, let me
Red
buy a bunch
Cross
of
is what they always
generators.
do.
Well, you buy a bunch of generator. You get taking time off from your life. Okay, you got a mortgage, you got this to pay, this and that, and you add up, buy all these generators,
This
rent the vehicle.
this is something that
You
happened a
drive
couple
to,
of years ago.
yeah, and the person got arrested because he was price gouging. Like, no, I'm trying to help these people, like bringing supplies to them, but it's gonna cost me because I take a time off, and this is why everything's a little bit high
And
price.
and he paid Massachusetts prices on the generators.
Yeah,
And then first of all, that's more than Virginia, period, right?
yeah, but it wasn't
And now he
just
had to rent a U-Haul or a truck and drive it down to Virginia. And
now
then
you
the
have fuel
100 of them.
costs, food costs, a stay for you to stay somewhere. Of course, you're gonna
Plus,
raise up the price.
plus at least a couple of dollars in your own
Yeah.
pocket so you don't starve yourself. You know what I mean?
And
Tomorrow.
then you have to pay your mortgage back home. You have to pay your family back home. So
Yes.
yeah, Brian is bad.
He's like, I wasn't just trying to make money. Yeah, there he is
Yeah.
again. I was like, he's
Yeah.
like, I'm not just trying to make money. I'm trying to help people. But
Like, bring
this is what it
supplies.
costs me to do it. This is what it costs to do.
Mm-hmm. And people don't realize that, like, no, if you're like, oh shit, hold up. If you,
That's why
if people price gouging, it's not because you never know the intentions, but people were willing to buy if they can, you know. So now you got this law. Let's see how long it takes to bring supplies down. People are not gonna volunteer fucking help you out no more.
Nope.
you want to talk about price gouging. Let's have a look at the cost of anything in Virginia versus Massachusetts.
Mm-hmm.
Cheaper
Like,
in
you guys got hit.
Massachusetts.
You guys hit by a hurricane.
Ah,
Nah.
yeah, I had a lawn chair fall over. I'm pretty sure insurance is going to cover it.
Are you sure? He's dying.
I know I'm right on the coast.
You claim that on your insurance?
Oh yeah, I filed it and everything. Sent that shit in. Like, we'll pay for that lawn chair. And it wasn't a full size lawn chair either. It was the little baby one for the baby.
Hey, let me take a break.
It
I
tipped
gotta
over.
charge my cell phone. I
However,
gotta charge
So
my
you're
cell
getting
phone.
the Jim out of the deal.
yeah, well, I did have an issue because I don't know what it is. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna assume it had something to do with pressure or whatever. My marijuana plant fell over.
What? No.
It laid on its side, but the leaves all turned up and the bud started growing upwards. And I think it was something that it does to protect itself against high winds so it doesn't break. But it completely blew my mind. I've never seen this before in any kind of plant.
Right.
It's starting to stand back up, but it's been several days and the storm never even freaking happened. Oh, am I gonna get weed or not?
It happened in Rhode Island.
Well, it went up further west than me, and then it basically curled around me and did a big curve around us, which is weird because usually if anywhere gets hit with a tropical storm in Massachusetts, it's the South Shore. That's where it gets pushed ashore by the Cape,
Yeah.
But the last one was Hurricane Bob in 95 or 94. Anyway, fuck these storms. Let's move on.
All right.
What about Babbitt? Brian's awake. Let's hear from Brian for a minute.
I'm not really awake, but okay.
Yeah. Okay. That makes the most fun listening.
I'm trying.
Not very hard.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, I put a couple things in the group on the Babbitt thing. The investigation ruled there was a lawful shooting, blah blah blah. Big surprise, we didn't see that coming a mile away. And the person that did the shooting just came out and identified themselves publicly.
That was a mistake.
Well, that amazingly nobody else had identified him. And we talked about this on a previous show.
Mhm.
That if it had been any other situation, we would have known the guy's name months ago.
Oh,
maybe years ago.
immediately. And where he lived and what his wife did for a job too.
Exactly.
Yeah, and he said he certainly saved dozens of lives. He shot an unarmed woman in the neck through a partition. By the way, no one else.
Only one that was shot and killed on the day of January.
She was the only
6th.
who. Yeah, she was the only one who was killed that day. So he didn't save any lives. He only ended one.
Right.
There should have been a better investigation. I want more transparency.
If
We're
it
not
was,
gonna-
if it was, he was saving life, he would not just stop with one person. He would have kept shooting. If that was the case.
Well, let's be real though. If you're in that situation and someone gets shot through the neck like that, most people are gonna run away.
But nobody did.
You sure of that?
Yeah, you can watch the video. Nobody did.
Well, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying you're wrong. I just typically
Hey,
if I'm sitting next to someone and they get shot in the neck and I see it happen, I leave.
Right.
No, people didn't leave.
Smart thing to do.
Yeah, this is a bad place to be. I'm out of here.
Yeah, but nobody left. People kept going. It's still about it. People, I mean, at the same time, people, you shoot somebody, everybody else will get pissed off too. Could try and get through the door.
I'm not sure that's what happened, but I think that's a weird, crazy idea you have that you say you shoot someone and everyone else gets angry and tries to fight you. If you shoot the guy next to me, I'm probably going to run away because I don't want to get shot too. Either I'm gonna reach for my gun.
No, but everybody at that time would have fucking what is it now?
Meth?
Game mentality. You know, like you're not gonna shoot us all. You know, nobody else. You know.
Well, he probably had 22 rounds in that magazine. I'm not, or at least 16 plus one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not fucking with that. I'm not taking my odds with that. Granted, you're right. The average person doesn't think about that.
Yeah.
They don't have the training that you and the three of us had in terms of how dangerous a weapon really is. Even though they all freaking freak out about guns.
Well, he didn't double tap. He only shot once.
Yeah, which by the way, the sheer fact that he fired one round tells you that he was not that terrified for his life.
No, he was terrified. He would have shot more than that.
That's the argument
Like-
Virginia uses anyway, right?
Yeah.
He only fired one round, and you say, I only needed one round. Why would I fire again?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Virginia says if you were genuinely are afraid for your life, you would continue to fire until it just went click, click, click. It's like, no, I've been
He stopped
trained.
moving.
And you can
Yeah.
bring up the I've been trained argument, and Virginia does not care.
Yeah. You stop it to the threat to stop.
But you know as well as I, once the threat's been eliminated, you stop firing, right?
Yeah.
Because you might hurt someone else.
Mm-hmm.
You had the same training I did. Is Brian passed out again behind his freaking bow tie as necktie
Bow tie.
picture?
Nope, I'm away. Kinda, sorta.
What, you home alone?
No, Kathy's here.
She let you talk from the bedroom?
Yeah, she's watching TV.
Oh, okay.
How do you know I'm in the bedroom?
We saw you early. You turn on the camera on by accident.
because you're on two different accounts right now on the
Yeah.
same freaking Zoom show.
Well, that's how important I am, you know?
Well,
One
if
is
you're that important,
recorded-
just put a picture of your dick on one of them. I unplugged again.
Okay.
All right. I don't give a shit about Corona. There's a whole bunch of Corona shit to talk about, but I don't care.
It's funny how Corona's going on. A lot of places going lockdown. Virginia got election coming up in November, and nobody's talking about lockdown right now.
Australia,
Oh yeah.
the Australians, I bet you a
Oh.
lot of them are really regretting giving up their rights to own a gun.
Oh yeah.
yeah. Definitely.
Their own army is deployed in their streets.
You hear about the truckers protesting?
In Australia?
Yeah.
No, what are they doing?
They're gonna protest on the I think the 31st. They're gonna block every highway in Australia.
You don't have to block the highways, just don't deliver food anymore.
No, but blocking the highway that would take a while too. That would be immediate impact. Traffic gonna go in and out. And then
You say that, but if the truckers stopped delivering food to grocery stores, they would notice it within 2 days,
yeah, but
especially like produce.
yeah,
Because that's coming from like Vermont to Virginia every day. Like that day. Can you imagine if
Right,
you couldn't
very-
get fresh lettuce in Virginia anymore?
yeah.
Really, what would you do if you couldn't get fresh food anymore?
I know places to buy eggs.
Buy eggs, yes. But you need meat
Eggs will get you for a while.
for a while. Yeah, for a
Yeah.
while. But you need meat. What you start raising goats and slaughtering
yeah.
them and butchering them yourself?
Yeah, that's why I want to stock up on rice and beans, dude. You know, that would keep you out for a while with eggs. Eggs got a lot of protein.
Yeah. There's protein in peanuts. But
Yeah.
there's also nicotine in tomatoes.
No,
You know?
you know what would make people go crazy? Lack of sugar. Because everybody's addicted to sugar right now.
Oh, everyone is. I'm definitely addicted to sugar. I love soda.
Yeah, you cannot get soda for like, dude, that would be crazy. People the way they act with that fucking coffee, their coffee with full of sugar every day. You know,
Or they pump caramel into their coffee, then pour sugar on top of it.
whipped cream and fucking all caramel chocolate
The
on
wife
top of
does
it.
it. She gets some weird ice thing where it's got like caramel.
Yeah, pumpkin spice and shit. Like,
Oh my god. You say that I had a 12 pack of fucking pumpkin beer today.
no,
The
no, no. Pumpkin beer is
pumpkin
fine. I'm
head.
talking about the pumpkin spice. They're like, oh, I need it in my fucking coffee and shit like that. You know, like, god damn.
Brian, you awake?
I am.
Oh damn. I did not expect a yes.
No, he just listen.
Australia. Back to
Yeah.
Australia. They just slaughtered a bunch of dogs.
Oh yeah, send you that fucking the news. That's
Because of
fucking crazy.
COVID-19.
They don't want people to rescue the dogs, so like, oh, we don't want people to congregate here, so like, let's
Yeah,
keep
people will
them.
come here to rescue these dogs.
Yeah,
At least one of them already had puppies.
yeah. Sorry,
Gesundheit.
no, thank you. But that's how far we'll go just to do stupid shit, dude.
That's why I think the Australians really are either should be regretting giving up their guns or they deserve what they get if they're not even realizing that this is why they are allowed to have guns.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know this is gonna make me sound like some kind of fucking crazy tyrant. It's gonna put me on a list. No, but the day the United States Army walks down my street is the day I pick up my rifle and point it at the United States Army.
What do you
And
mean? They did it back in well, you weren't there for the
the Boston bombing.
Boston bomb and they were
That
walking down
was
the street.
at least the militia. That was the National Guard at least. But I actually made a big deal about it when it happened. I went nuts about it, and my own family called me all sorts of terrible names because I said this is completely illegal. They do not have the authority to just. They were pointing 50 cal machine guns in people's windows that were looking out the windows at the National Guard.
Yeah.
They were going into people's houses, not knocking, just opening the door and walking in and looking and searching. They have no authority, no right. And my own family even says like he has no rights. He's a terrorist. It's like, yeah, I don't give a fuck.
You're giving out your
First of
you're
all,
giving
he
out your
has
freedom
rights.
for
Yeah, first of all, he has rights. Second of all, I have fucking rights. You can't just kick in my door and go search my home, right? That's Fourth Amendment, isn't it?
yeah. Once you give out your freedom, you cannot get them back.
Oh yeah. Well, when's the Patriot Act going away, right?
Yeah.
Give it a pretty name. People don't care anymore, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I made a big deal about it when the Boston bombing happened. And don't get me wrong, I think he deserves to be executed. And I'm not usually in favor of capital punishment, but I still can't decide if I like it or not. That's really murky water.
Well, you
But
got what's going on right now, releasing the fucking guys. Right.
Huh?
Now you got what's going on with the guys that got released.
A bunch of killers. They're all killers too.
But yeah, why you want to keep them alive for the rest of their life?
Yeah, well, exactly. I understand what you're saying. So why are we gonna pay to support them now? Just let them go and die on their own, and it's gonna take less time anyway. But
Now you got somebody to let them go free.
It's supposed to be a deterrent.
I guess that doesn't stop them people.
No, someone's supposed to look at it and say, "Oh, you're gonna be in prison until you die. You won't even get out and go into a nursing home and die. You will die in prison for this."
Well, unless you get Democrats to release you.
Exactly. You know, though, I'm not really. How many times have I said this? I'm not impressed by the Republicans either, dude.
I know they're just a bunch of cowards.
They really are. They got no balls. They got no spines. And it's slow down, Democrats.
They keep asking me for money. Like fuck you guys. I need
Yeah,
to
yeah,
mail
they
them back.
want.
Like
Yeah,
no more rhinos.
exactly. I keep getting emails from these guys asking for my money. It's like, why the fuck do you think I'm a Republican? First of all, and what makes you think I'm going to give you money?
Yeah. See, I got a letter from them. Let's see what they're asking for.
There you go. Read it to us.
Virginia voter exploratory Republican presidential preference vote poll. Oh, they asked me who I won. I got Christine, Christine, Tom Cotton, Ted Cruz, Rod DeSantis, Nikki Haley,
I like
Josh
Nikki
Hawley.
Haley.
Yeah, Nikki
She's
Haley.
a Democrat.
No, Nikki Haley's the governor of South Carolina, former governor. She's a Republican.
Okay, my
You,
mistake.
you think about the Hawaiian lady.
Yeah.
Josh Hawley, Missouri Senator. Larry Hogan. What? How you gonna have it? What? No. No. Maryland governor? No. That motherfucker doesn't do shit. You got a small state, you're still fucking up.
You're fucking up a tiny state. How'd you screw that up?
Yeah, like how you gonna screw a fucking tiny state? Rand Paul, Mike Pence. Are you serious? You got the balls to put Mike Pence in here? Mike Pompeo, Marco Rubio, Rick Scott, Tim Scott, Donald J. Trump. What? Former president. Okay, listen. Donald Trump Jr., businessman, and the other one writing candidate.
What are these candidates for?
Now for the who I will vote for as a leader, potential Republican nominee for next year. And of course they ask for like cash and shit like that.
Oh yeah. So the actual Republican Party sent you a letter?
Yeah. Because I make a donation to Trump.
You know, Trump's not really a Republican, right?
I know he's independent. And that's why everybody liked him because he wasn't like
everyone liked him. Really? He got hate voted out of office.
No. Okay, but I'm saying like when he got voted in, everybody liked him because he was a typical Republican.
No, he got voted in because people thought that a guy who ran a business might be able to fix what's going on.
Yeah, but the government doesn't work that way too. He understand that either.
There's a difference between running a business and running a country because of the way it's set up. Exactly.
Yeah. But at the same time, you know what? He got more accomplished than Joe Biden in the first 6 months.
Name a thing that Trump did.
Well, actually, he's trying to secure the border, but that
didn't do it.
He got stopped by the Congress.
Yep.
He put a lot of he made sure that fucking NATO paid for the half of the bill. They didn't like that, but now they're stronger than before.
NATO.
You know? Yeah.
So he helped people besides the United States.
Yeah, we didn't have to pay that fucking our own like out of our own pocket.
Brian's gone again.
Oh shit! He pressed the power button. He passed it to he passed. Oh shit! You know what? They fuck him up because that fucking tax fucking deduction is gonna stop in a couple of years.
Mm-hmm. Actually, Biden already undid most of that anyway.
Yeah, 42
fucking. And it's gonna. What's even worse is a lot of people I know
Mhm.
were pissed off at the Biden tax cut. It's like, I got a smaller tax return this year. And so that means I paid more tax. It's like, no, you got paid $100 more a week for a year. So you got
Mhm.
$5,200 extra. And you got $3,000 less on your income tax rate. You actually got $1,200 extra dollars this year. You just drank it or smoked it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah. I got into a lot of arguments with people that's like, no, you're actually paying less tax. You're just stupid and didn't refile your fucking your reports because the information changed, you know?
Mhm.
Check this out. I pay more tax in Massachusetts than the United States.
Ask for
Huh?
the United States asked for.
Yeah. Yeah, Massachusetts demands a larger tax than the United States does
Yeah.
for the pleasure of being able to live and work here.
I think there should only be like a not income tax, but a fucking tax when you buy stuff. You know, like whenever you do transaction, business transaction, that's the only time should be that tax, not your income.
I'm pretty
Because
sure
that's
you were around when I was talking about this several years ago.
yeah.
Uh, at first, I called it a transaction tax, and then I called it like
Yep.
19 different things. I couldn't come up with a good name.
Yeah.
But it should be you only pay a tax when you buy something. But
Commercial tax.
the more exotic the purchase is, the
The more
more it
you pay.
costs in tax. So if you're
No,
buying,
but okay.
well, if you're buying food, there's zero tax. But if you're buying a fucking Ferrari, there might be 100% tax. You know what I mean?
Mm.
If you can
Yeah,
blow
well,
100 grand on a
okay.
car,
No, but at the same time, you're gonna okay. Let's say for instance, you're the one that build Ferraris. You make exotic vehicles for the rich people. They're not gonna go for you because it's double the price. They're gonna go for somebody else that's cheaper.
well,
You know,
yeah, but that has nothing
like
to do with the taxes at all. Because Lamborghini gets taxed the same amount because that's still it's 100% tax for a Lamborghini too, because it's absolutely unnecessary and it's an expensive toy. How's that?
your commodity. It's not commodity, but
Come,
yeah,
yeah, exactly. It's an expensive
a
toy.
luxury tax, a
Yeah,
luxury tax.
yeah, but we don't actually call it a luxury tax. We just change the level of tax in terms of how luxurious or how exotic the purchase is. Like food, zero tax. Clothing,
Okay,
zero tax. Or
how about this?
even
How
a
about
cheap
this? How about
car,
property
zero.
tax? Do you believe in property tax?
I still don't know.
I don't believe because how are
Property
you
tax is
gonna
a good
call
way to
yourself
really
you own
fuck
something?
people.
How you gonna to call yourself you own something? You have to pay property. I mean taxes on it. You
Pay taxes for
basically
owning
paying
it.
rent. Yeah,
That
you're
means
paying
you don't
rent
really own
to the
it, do you?
governor. No, you're paying rent to the governor, the government.
Well,
No,
my town here in Massachusetts, Pembroke, is paying $19 million to build a new community center. It's not going to cost $19 million for a town that has 1.5 million people.
yeah,
Actually, less than a million, I think. It's just not. And it's an old high school. It's been there since 1930. Okay. I still don't understand why it's going to cost millions of dollars. You know?
yeah.
Sorry, it's still pissing me
Oh,
off.
yeah, I feel.
They're stealing my money and they don't care. So Brian did pass out.
Yeah, yes. I can hear this old lady in the background.
Uh, what's her name?
Oh shit! I drawn a blank. I
I,
don't.
I,
Katie.
I know. I feel really bad because I've spoken to her several times too.
I know. I'm
I should know
horrible
it.
with names too. I'm horrible with names.
I want to yell at her like, "Wake him up!"
Yeah. Anyways, move on with the show. We're just going
Yeah,
off on a tangent
it's like
about
we're
taxes.
gonna do this a lot, aren't we?
Yeah.
Hey, this is more involved than you usually are, man. You usually already got and taken a dump by now and had an extra pizza.
Yeah, I know. I got taquitos in there, fucking
Yeah,
toasting. I
my
forgot about
taquitos are
it.
getting cold, motherfucker.
Yeah. Because you guys are talking like, okay, let me eat taquitos. I just hanging out, like, you know.
Uh,
So what else you got,
well,
topic wise?
we were talking about Cuomo a minute ago, weren't we?
Oh yeah, stupid, like release in prison at the end of his term, probably
They
not knowing what he signed for.
they stripped him of his Emmy.
Oh, good. Like, dude, that's like,
Oh, he
I don't believe
killed
in that
people.
shit
He
no
didn't
more.
save lives.
I don't believe in that shit no more, dude. Now that you can see that just all political, just like pander to each other. Rich people pander to each other. Like, oh, here's an Emmy. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't mean nothing no more. Even like the Oscar now, it's all fucking like SJW woke.
Oh,
You
dude, the
know.
Oscars was a joke last time, wasn't it?
Yeah, like I don't. Nobody bothers them with it no
Literally,
more.
no one watched it. Like 8 people watched it.
We already know you guys fucking self stroking each other. So
Yeah, they're jerking each other off.
yeah,
I mean, that's cool. That's what you want to do, but you don't have to. You don't have to publish it. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. We need more representation. The Oscar, like, why? Like, it's only like 11% of the people, or the black community is only 11%. What is Hispanic?
13, I thought.
Like, well, anyways, yeah.
Not
And
much.
the Hispanic community is not that much. And by the time you calculate how many black actors, how many Hispanic people, it's almost the same amount.
Well,
And it should not be just because of the color of skin. It should be fucking awarded to. It should be the best person, of acting. I'm sorry, dude. If you can make me cry for a volleyball, you deserve an Oscar.
I don't think
You
you
know.
deserve a trophy for being able to do what you do.
No, but I'm saying like, okay, how can somebody make you cry for a volleyball? I mean, like Tom Hanks when he fucking what's the name of the Castaway? Dude, he make you adapted to the person like Wilson, you know. Wilson, I'm sorry, like it's a fucking bowling ball,
That was a
and
volleyball.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
but
he make
what about me who actually had to climb between lead shields that shielded the crew from radiation and do a weld repair to keep the nuclear reactor from poisoning the entire crew? No one
they
gives
should
a
get it.
fuck about my struggle.
No, 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 but I'm talking about, yeah, that's what,
But this asshole did a fucking movie and he
yeah.
held a volleyball and he gets to be a fucking hero.
No, I didn't call him a hero. It's entertainment.
Oh, it's entertainment. That's
Because-
different. But yeah,
Yeah.
you say he deserves to get a trophy.
No, Oscar. It's not. Well,
That's a trophy.
yeah, it's a trophy. Yeah, but doesn't mean like it's gonna be like means anything. Like, oh, hey, you
Dude,
did a
I
good
lost a
job.
hunk of my brain in the Navy. I'm dealing with serious issues because of what happened in the Navy. And not only does no one give a fuck, but they tell me to suck it up because I signed up for it.
Mm. Well, that's what it is. What it is, dude. Because look at that generals, dude. They get fucking awarded for stupid shit. Like, really? Like towards the end, dude, when I was in the Navy, they're like, "Hey, you want a medal for this?" Like, no, I don't need no more fucking medals. Give it to somebody else. I'm done
I actually
collecting
had
medals.
that argument several times. Like, I don't deserve this, man. It took an entire crew of dudes. Yeah, exactly right. It took like 9 guys to do this job, or 4 guys to do this. This is a big deal. I don't deserve a medal.
Yeah, I'm like,
What it
I'm
comes down
organized.
to is
I'm organized. So like, the accomplishment of this. I don't need them. I'm done. I don't need. The only reason I did not want to accept it because first of all, I don't need congratulations. I like this is my job. And
yes.
second of all, I don't want to be paying for extra shit to put on my chest
The
because after
more
a while that shit gets expensive.
well, you don't get paid more for
No,
having ribbons and
no,
medals.
and then that shit gets expensive. Like you keep it like nice and sealed,
Well,
airtight. They don't
you
get
only have to wear the
dusty.
top 3.
Yeah, yeah, but no, but you still have to have all of them when you go like organizations or like things going on.
Like full
If people would
dress.
call you up.
Yo, bullshit. Okay, you say that, but yes, you're right. But you never once dressed in full dress.
I had to a bunch of times for.
No,
for
you
things,
didn't. Not once.
No, but I'm saying like people will like, hey, aren't you missing this and this and that? Like, no, fuck it, I don't care. Like, I'm done. I don't need more shit. It's like nice tack. I don't need that shit. And I didn't want to dress. I didn't want to dress up like that no more because it just get like this is like stupid.
Well, technically speaking, according to the rules, as long as you never put the ribbon on your ribbon board,
Mm-hmm.
you never had to put it on your ribbon board. But
Yeah,
once
we
you put
only
it,
put the
once you put it
tattoo.
on, you had to wear it forever. Or in terms of your full board,
Mm-hmm.
I only ever wore the top three.
Yeah.
I got a couple of medals. I got some ribbons.
Yeah.
Actually, I got
I
a
got
bunch
like-
of ribbons, a couple of medals.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah.
Wife's got a bunch of ribbons, a couple of medals, I'm sure.
You get like if you go to deployment as an E3, E1, you get a bunch of medals in the first deployment.
I was never an E1.
Oh, okay.
I was never an E2.
All right.
I signed up as a fireman.
Mm-hmm.
You were a seaman, weren't you? What were you, Brian? He's passed out again.
Yeah.
He was having fun listening to us. Hey, dude, this might be our best episode in a long time.
What are we gonna call it?
I'm actually going to name it the Jeffrey and Ray Show. That's going to be the name of the episode for me on YouTube. It'll be
Anyways,
interesting.
what's the next topic? I don't get my tablet and stuff. I need to find the charger for my tablet.
Oh, what did we just talk about?
A bunch of shit.
Robert Kennedy veteran group. We talked about that, right? Ashley Babbitt, we talked about.
What's that?
She was the one who was killed at the Capitol.
Oh yeah,
riot.
the Capitol Police, the cop.
She's the only one killed that day.
Yeah, calling himself a hero. And if you ever watch every other cop, like, oh, I never call myself a hero. There's a tragedy. You don't want to shoot people. It's that when you shoot people, when a cop shoots,
if you have to shoot someone, something went horribly wrong.
Yeah, and they don't want that. They don't. That's the last thing they want to. And they still
Any
get
good person anyway, right?
Yeah, they get traumatized for that shit, dude. They're not gonna be like, I'm a fucking hero, like the way this guy coming out. Oh, hey,
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
we can hear you. Yeah,
The other half is out.
I know. We know.
Yeah, we were actually teasing him for a while too. I'm sure
Yeah,
you
we
heard
talking
us.
shit about him.
I didn't know I was in the kitchen and I walked in the bedroom. I was like, I guess I'm feeding the cats tonight.
No.
All right.
So I don't know. Should I just leave this thing on or what?
Shoot, you might actually have to. I'm not sure. I
Okay,
think
I'll just leave it. I'll just leave it going so y'all can do y'all's thing.
yeah,
then.
I think you could
Yeah.
turn it over to me, but I'm not sure how.
Yeah, give us a
I'll just
10
leave
o'clock.
it.
He's done it before, yeah.
Yeah, I'll just leave it because I don't.
10
wanna
o'clock, we
mess
should be
something
done
up.
by 10.
No, I'm not worried about it. I just want to let y'all know.
Oh, cool.
Hey, make fun of him for us. All right.
Okay, tomorrow when he wakes up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
take a dump on his forehead. That sounded gross, but it was funny.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Hold on. Let me get. I'll be back. Hold on.
Yeah, okay. You say this kind of stuff, but I can't even pause the recording anymore. I'm gonna have to delete this entire thing and throw it in the garbage. It's just gonna be fun and not. All right. Well, let's see what I can do now. Oh shoot! There we go. I'm gonna get started before Ray shows up. I'm gonna talk about these election ballots in California.
Okay, I'm back.
Did you see this election ballot thing in California?
The election ballot in California. No, what's up?
Apparently, a whole bunch. A couple
Oh,
counties had
Uh-huh.
holes in the ballot so you could see how they voted.
Really?
Yes.
Oh shit! No.
Within well, open the Google Doc, dude.
I need another fucking device. I don't got another device.
It's talking to me. You're on some kind of device.
You talking to Brian or me?
What?
You talking to me?
This Brian's unconscious.
No,
It's
no.
just
But I
you
said
and
if I
me.
go to another look. This is what happened when I go to another site. You see?
It just says El Guapo.
Yeah, I'm just like I'm searching around. Let
Why
me
does that
see.
happen?
Because it just the way my phone works.
Oh, you need to be using a webcam.
Yeah.
Actually, you can get
So,
them wicked cheap, dude.
huh?
Like you can get a decent webcam wicked cheap for like $15.
I'm okay. This is my phone I'm using actually because my internet on the phone is faster than my internet at home.
Well, oh, that's because you have shitty internet, but that just might be where you are.
Yeah. So yeah. So
I gotta admit though, your audio is 100 times better. You know, it's so much better.
$14. Yeah.
And you said $14 on that?
Yeah.
That's I mean that's
The
really
gaming
nice, dude. For
There's
14
a
bucks.
gaming thing for Xbox. They're like, yeah, sure, let me try this. And like,
Is
you
it
know.
Turtle Beach?
Hold on.
Yeah, it might be.
Yep, it is. It
Uh,
is $14.
I got a Turtle Beach setup that I spent like 140 bucks on like
Yeah.
5 years ago. And it's got a fucking modem hooked up to it to hook it up to the Xbox. I was like, this is
Oh,
ridiculous. And I
this
was
is
actually
just a
thinking
plug
about
in.
trying to use it for this show.
Yeah, just a plug in, and that's it. Like, all right, let me try this.
Well, yeah, I had to plug something in, then it transmits to my phone, and I was like, you know what? And then I got a microphone and some headphones. Yeah, the
Mm,
microphone is what made the difference. That's the expensive part.
mm.
Headphones cost nothing. Like seriously, headphones cost nothing. I
Yeah,
won't
this
even
is a
buy
microphone
headphones.
and a headphone, and you only got one ear, so like, yeah, that's all I need. One ear.
Well, my it's funny is I saw what it looked like is that thought Turtle Beach. My Turtle Beach was 2 years, but it was for playing Xbox.
Yeah,
So you had to be able to hear like which way a bullet whizzed by your head, you know?
yeah, the same thing with this. But I'm the type of person I like to know what's going on. Like, I don't like to be isolated myself. You know, like you ever watch the movie Two Smoking Barrels?
Oh my god. Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Remember that scene when the guy's jamming to music and people walk up to him? I don't want that shit to happen to me. That's why I don't like putting my ears over things, you know.
Well, it's different if you're out or whatever. If you're in your own home enjoying
No,
a
he was
video
his
game,
own
it's
home.
different.
He was his own home, would listen to music, just chilling, and fucking people walk up to him. The Russian guys. Watch the movie again. You're gonna hear him listen jamming to music as an earpiece. Like, nope, I don't want that shit to happen to me. I'm paranoid like that.
Uh, uh,
Like
jeez.
even I don't like carpet on my front steps. I want to hear people walking in. Oh, the door open. I want to hear that. I can hear it from my bedroom. You know.
I got you. No, I trust me. I know what you mean. I'm in a lot more rural area than you.
Mm-hmm.
Like certain times of year, I hear tree frogs all day. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Uh, but I also don't want people coming to my property, and we don't have a whole lot of property.
Yeah.
Uh, I think we have a half acre total.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, check this out, shit, dude. We planted late, but I got some bell peppers. I unplugged my headphones again. Hold on.
Okay.
We got some bell peppers coming up.
Yeah.
They're gonna be unheard of.
Nice.
No, there's one at least the size of a softball. And it's still green and it's supposed to turn red. So it's not even ripe yet, you know?
Oh wow. Mhm.
Yeah. And I keep looking at it, and the wife keeps showing it to me. And yes, I keep saying the wife, but I'm making an effort to not say her name.
Oh, he woke up.
No shit.
Let's get his face. Hey,
Or is that his wife doing this too?
probably.
It's just, yep. That's even funnier. But this one bell
Is he
pepper.
him or that his wife?
I'm awake.
Ah, go back to bed, dude.
All right.
All right.
Man.
hey, shut your recording off. No, seriously,
In
shut
my
your recording
recording.
off, Brian.
I need it.
No, he's gonna have 13 hours of recording to
I know.
to deal with tomorrow. And he's gonna be pissed. His other one's still running. Actually, I think that one has to run though, doesn't it?
Yeah, that one has to run
Yeah.
because that's
Oh, he's gonna have a real issue. I guess I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do, and he's gonna just delete it.
Exactly.
Yeah, he got way too drunk tonight. Which is nuts.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, oh no, then as he passes out.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as too drunk. No, as I hit my head in my microphone.
Oh, what else we got? Let's see.
I don't know. Tell me.
Hold on, let me see. This GOP, Capitol Hill, White House call for state local eviction moratorium.
We did the
Kind
eviction
of goes
thing, I
up.
think.
Yeah, we already did that. Oh, we talking about Marine, talk about shit about the leadership.
What now?
The Marine that was talking shit about the weak leadership right now.
And he lost his job over it.
Did he already?
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of knew that was coming.
Well, let's be real. You're not allowed to protest in uniform, yada yada yada. You're not allowed to attach your rank, your whatever.
No,
to your
officers cannot write anything about the senior commander in chief.
And neither can enlisted.
Yeah. And I guess that's it, dude. Now we have to talk
That's
about
the show.
No, we have to talk about the elephant in the room, the
Yeah,
explosion.
I was gonna say now we're gonna get to the meat and potatoes. We haven't mentioned Afghanistan yet, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, we just
Brian's
talk about
like,
all
what the
stuff.
fuck?
I thought we already talked about it.
No.
We talk about a little bit about it, the volunteers.
We tried to, but you passed out twice.
It
Yeah.
happens.
It does happen. I get it. Trust me, I get it.
I didn't
Occupational
postpone the
hazard.
show for
All right, you
What we
better
gonna call
listen to
it?
the show
Occupational
tomorrow,
hazard?
dude.
What we gonna call it? Occupational hazard?
What?
Brian passing out in the middle
Oh,
of the
yeah.
show.
I'm gonna bring up a little bit of Afghanistan, like the guys trying to take people out and all that shit. But we really didn't even go into the bombing on Thursday.
No,
Like we
didn't.
mentioned it, but that we never went into the what is it? 10 Marines, 2 soldiers, and a corpsman.
Yeah.
It's like 13 people altogether.
That adds up to the same thing I said, which is good. I'm glad we agree.
Yeah, your math is good.
Yes, our math agrees. That's awesome. It's actually been the deadliest day in Afghanistan for the United States since 2011.
That's crazy.
That's a big deal. A decade.
No.
Joe Biden takes over, deadliest day in a decade. That's
Doesn't
what
really
I'm,
know if he wasn't there.
huh?
If Joe Biden's not there, does it count?
Well, I'm worried about some kind of impeachment. Because if they impeach Joe, we're left
We
with
get Kamala.
Kamala.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
That's I don't know. The Republicans are stupid enough to do it.
But they're not gonna push it through because honestly, I don't. It's not gonna look good because then the fucking ISIS K, the new fucking
ISIS K.
variant,
Is that like fucking is that like
fucking
Corona
special
Delta?
K. No
Yeah,
shit, dude. It's a new variant of fucking ISIS.
Yeah, it's a new variant, exactly.
Oh, like you fucking not stupid. The same fucking thing, anyways. ISIS K. Like I thought he was a misspoke. Like okay, did he misspoke? Well, probably he did. And just gonna fucking assume like, hey, no, it's a new variant. Oh, fucking ISIS. I guess if you don't eliminate it,
It
you
keeps
know, you
mutating.
create a variant. You know.
Yeah,
so
but
it's
you know
like-
what? ISIS did not exist for 4 years, did they?
No, it
They were
was all
terrified of Trump, weren't they?
Yeah.
They were terrified of Trump. Corn dogs. We gotta wrap this up. I'm sorry,
Why is that? You got corn dogs to eat?
this corn dogs and tater tots. Apparently,
Hey, I
we're not
eat
allowed
it for
to eat
you
any of them. She
guys,
didn't make
fuck it, I
any
don't
for
care.
me.
I'm a little jealous.
You pass out. I'm jealous of you.
He's been out for an hour and a half.
I wish I could be like in bed, like you know.
I
And
ate my Taco Bell
then,
and took a nap.
so your amazing wife did teabag you.
Nope, I bought a Taco Bell myself.
Alright.
You Taco Bell yourself.
Yeah.
It was funny. She's like, I'm pretty sure he's done for the night. I'm not sure what I need to do.
Like now, let her record.
He's like, actually, you might be right. Like, seriously, if you shut this off, it might just delete it. I'm not
All about
sure.
The show, dude.
Huh?
All about the show.
It's
Exactly.
all about the show.
Hey, no one watches, no one listens, no one cares.
Well, we need a good title for this episode.
Oh yeah, what's that?
What
The
is it?
special K variant.
Special K? The Special K variant. Oh, it sounds like it sounds like a party drug.
You have to fucking do a catchy fucking title so people listen to your shit. You know, like
And you
They
need to
catch
do
it.
it on a black background with red letters.
yeah, oh yeah, special K variant.
Special K though, that's actually a street name for ketamine.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it's a horse/cat tranquilizer,
Yeah,
depending on the dose, but people take it recreationally.
yeah. What I really want to know what happened. What's the difference between the Al Qaeda and the new Special K? What's the difference? Like, do they got superpowers?
Al Qaeda and ISIS are not the same organization.
Well,
Al
is it
Qaeda
ISIS?
is
ISIS K?
attempting to be, Al Qaeda is attempting to be a governmental group, and ISIS is a revolutionary group.
So what the fuck is the Taliban then?
The Taliban is what did I say?
You
Okay,
talk about
I'm sorry.
Al Qaeda.
Al Qaeda is terrorist too. I'm sorry, I meant Taliban is supposed trying to be a government.
their own government.
That's
yeah.
what I meant.
Yeah.
Sorry, I apologize.
See, it's all confusing. They're all
Exactly.
terrorists.
There's so many of them.
Now we got instead of regular ISIS, we got ISIS K.
Yep.
Like what?
Oh,
Like-
I remember Obama used to call him ISIL.
I know, and Joe Biden called it Taliban.
Taliban.
Taliban. I'm like, what?
Yeah, you're trying to be woke and pronounce the name properly, and they're Muslim, not Muslim. Fuck you. You speak English, asshole, right?
Yeah.
You're woke.
Sometimes
What good has woke done you?
you got him elected
Make you look
president.
horrible.
You got him president.
You go woke. You go broke.
Yeah, get woke, go broke.
Especially with the General Milley. Where's his white rage? We need his white rage. right now.
I keep hearing about this white rage, but I haven't seen it.
No, he's woke. He don't got white rage no more.
Yeah. By the way, anyone who might be listening and not watching, Ray's definitely not a white dude.
No, but I
just a
said,
heads
like,
up.
no, he was talking about I really want to know what the fuck these people were protesting back in January 6th. Really? You don't know what the fuck they're protesting? Like, are you fucking stupid, dude? Like, where the fuck you been under a
They
rock?
hate the government.
No, it's not that they hate the government. They want a
I
fucking
do.
proper audit of what's going on the election. That's what they were they were upset about. It's not
I-
white rage.
I get that, but I think that was a giant mistake.
What he say?
No, what they did.
No, I'm talking about what the fuck he said. He said, like, I really want to know why this white rage happened because I'm white. I'm like, what?
But it wasn't because people were white.
No shit. There were like not many people, white people too, either. More mixed people too. But I'm saying like, and he also like, I take offense when people call me white woke because I want to learn about CRT. Like, dude, that's not what we're talking about. Fucking.
Actually, I'm having a huge issue in my hey, hold on a second.
Oh, tacos on the way. Corn dogs on the way. Brian, you awake?
Yeah, I'm away.
So I had to ask the wife a question.
What?
I'm not sure I can make her. Actually, there's a way I can make her hear this because apparently you can Bluetooth and I think I might even just turn up my volume and do this.
Not sleeping.
Okay.
Yeah, Brian's awake.
My the local school just had a vote about CRT, and it wasn't even like a question, like or a weird thing. It's actually called it CRT, like critical race theory in elementary school.
What'd you vote?
We did not vote actually.
No, they evidently, according to somebody, they actually passed critical race theory in another thing that was being passed, I guess. And like they lumped it
passed another
together like
bill.
everybody does. And
Mm-hmm.
when they really want something passed. And so they lumped it in with something else and actually passed it earlier this year. And nobody found out until
After it
I
had been
think
done.
it was a couple weeks ago we all found out about it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was pretty messed up.
And we've been talking about this for months, haven't we?
Yeah, and that
Yeah.
was the local government that did that without anybody knowing about it.
A town of less than a 500,000 people.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
So what now? What you guys
we're just fucked basically.
Well, when it comes to our child going into school, if they're still teaching critical race theory or if they're mandating that she be vaccinated for COVID without, I'm sure by then we'll have the vaccine pretty much under control and researched properly.
And study, yeah.
But
Mhm.
if they're mandating things like that, especially critical race theory, she will not be going to public school. She'll either be going to a private school that doesn't mandate it or
You
we'll
can
homeschool
or
her.
even homeschool.
Yeah, that's what me and my wife were talking about. Like all the shit going on. We scare sending our kids to school.
Homeschool's scary though, man.
Well, there
Homeschool?
are a lot of like groups that have gotten together recently where
Pods, right?
yeah, they call them pods.
Yeah.
Basically they take a teacher that's been displaced because of COVID or whatever, and they hire
tutors.
them
Yeah.
and tutors, and they get a class of however many kids together, and they all learn.
In the local community.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's all local kids and everything, but it's parents that don't agree with what the school system's doing now and wants to, wants to
It's
still
funny
teach.
back in
Shouldn't be allowed to
Back in
force
early-
drugs in my kid.
late 2000s. I remember one of my friends was talking about, oh, I'm gonna homeschool my kids because all the shit going on. Like, all right, whatever, dude. Like, I didn't believe what the fuck he was saying. Like now I see it like, oh shit, this shit is fucking serious, dude. This shit is bad.
And
like
yeah, I never really even
Yeah.
thought about it until, I have a
you
kid
have a
that's
young
going to
yeah,
go to
like,
school sometime. And I'm like, oh shit, I
yeah,
don't want her
This is
learning
a-
any of this crap. This
This
is
big,
bullshit.
yeah, exactly. It's all garbage.
and it's not like actually like a real history. History is not pretty. History is bad, horrible,
Oh
and you have to
God, yeah.
learn from people. You have to learn from people's mistakes so you don't repeat them. But yeah, it looked like we're about to repeat this shit over again. You know?
Exactly. And that's the thing, is that they're not teaching theory, they're or teaching history. They're teaching
Theory.
Like
a
the way
theory
it's
behind
supposed to be.
racism that, it might be
It never
true, but
happened.
this is meant for college students. This isn't
Yeah,
meant for children
Th-
to try
yeah.
to interpret.
They're teaching the stacked effect of historical racism, which is way too complicated for a lot of people to understand.
Exactly.
yeah. Like it's more like what
But it
if.
seems to the 5-year-olds
Yeah, it's more like what if? What
as
if
if it's
this
fact.
happened? You know, like no, that didn't happen. But it's like it's nice to talk about it. Like, what if this happened? You know, but it didn't happen. It didn't.
Exactly. It's
Well-
all what ifs. It's not
Yeah,
factual.
like
Let's just
yeah.
hey Ray, let's bring up you, buddy.
What?
Where were you born?
El Salvador?
How'd you get your citizenship in the United States?
My mom, she illegally crossed the border and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, and she got married.
I'm not gonna hit you for
Mm-mm.
It happened. Like no, like I cannot change what happened back then.
no.
And
Exactly.
my
And
mom
then,
became
and
a
then you
citizen.
joined the service, right? To serve
Yeah,
the
and, like,
country that you love.
But the thing about it, she became a citizen. Then she brought me up here, and I wasn't expected to come here. I already knew she was illegal. Like I'm not gonna go to the states. If you go back to when I was younger, dude, I thought you could talk to my friends. Like I was telling them, like I don't need to learn English because I'm not gonna use it. I
You didn't
failed
think you're
English.
going to be here long enough.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be here at all. Like I'm at all, and it happens, you know.
See,
And
yeah, you
that's it.
need to know. Well, let's be real. You need to know English if you live on the planet Earth and expect to do business, right?
Yeah, but I know, but I wasn't thinking about coming here because over there you're not gonna use it at all. If you
Yeah,
go to
exactly.
Europe, yeah, Europe you're gonna need it because there's multiple language.
Yeah.
And you get Latin Americans, everybody speaks Spanish, all the way
Yep.
down to fucking
Si se
puede. Yeah, and 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 you
Yes,
know
we
what? I
can.
had to learn quick. You know, like hey, I'm gonna live here now. I was a kid. I think I had an option. I was 13. You don't got no option. Whatever your parents tell you to do, you do it. You know.
Mm.
And there's more to the story behind that, but I'm not gonna tell her right now.
Oh,
Here,
jeez, I'm
but,
sure. I'm sure it's a terrible, dark, horrible story. Honestly.
Yeah, I almost got kidnapped and shit like that. So yeah.
You'll be
But
fine in a
anyways,
minute. Sorry, she's having trouble. She's got back
Mm.
issues. Oh, I
Okay,
turned
cool.
my volume way up to do that.
no, but I was saying like like and I always like I like to think like what if I would have stayed there? Like think about things like that. But that's not reality. That's what I wish. Just like it's just a theory. Like what would have happened? I would have stayed there. What would have happened? This that. I know that it's not. It's not what happened. If you cannot live in what if war, it just can't. You can't. You have to move on, facing reality. This is what it is, and this is what you have to deal to move forward with. You know.
It's the only way to survive.
Yeah, and like you cannot live in the past. I'm sorry, you can't. It's nice to dream about it. What if? But you can't.
Oh, we have a bunch more to talk about, but we've actually been at this for over 2 hours.
Oh, really? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Actually, you know what, Ray? I think this might have been our best show in a long time.
hmm
It was a different conversation. You know what I mean? Brian and I, I've done this long enough, almost 10 years now, that we know how each other are gonna react. And it was fun to bounce ideas off of you, and you go, "No, that was fucking stupid," you know.
Yeah.
Or oh, that was a good idea. Like I've mentioned this how many times? I still think we should have. I think we should abolish the police in rural communities, even suburban communities, and give that authority back to the sheriffs.
No,
Make
no.
them
How about this? I know what you're talking about. But what if we get the chief of police at an election?
That's what a sheriff is.
Yeah, now I'm saying like no, the chief of police instead of having the sheriff and the chief of police elected
What's
and they
the
follow the
difference then
law.
at that point?
Yeah, like no, like they is got the police because you got a sheriff in town and like a little tiny town patrolling or policing. Okay.
Oh, my sheriff actually only really only accounts for like where I can dig a hole
Mm-hmm.
and what time I can buy alcohol.
Yeah.
It's really what my sheriff does.
So do you got police?
Oh, we have police.
Okay.
I think we should get rid of the police and give the authority of the police to the sheriff's department. Because at least the sheriffs are accountable to the voters
No,
versus
that's what I'm saying. Like instead of turning the police into electable or elected official, you know, then you got the
so the
court
sheriff.
police.
You're literally saying the same thing as me, but you're like,
Yeah, yeah.
no, you're
Like
like way behind me on it.
no, no, I believe you. I know what you're talking about. Turn into how about you got two sheriff, one that run the courthouse and the jail, and the sheriff that run the city.
No, sheriffs used to be law enforcement,
Yeah, but small city. Well, yeah, small
right?
cities all the time. Yeah,
And
I
make
like.
them accountable to the people. Make them
Yeah,
have to fucking deal with the vote.
and they can arrest politicians whenever they don't follow the law too.
Yeah, if you're a jacked up sheriff, we're not gonna reelect you and fuck you. We're not gonna let the stupid corrupt governor keep that
Yeah,
somehow
yeah.
some people voted for. We're not gonna let them leave you in office because they never think to fire you.
Oh, hey, you know we didn't talk about today.
I don't tell me.
Uh, Chicago, Chicago asking all the police to get vaccinated, and like half of the fucking the union saying no, we're not gonna do it. You know, you cannot tell us what to get vaccinated.
I did not hear that.
Oh yeah, and then one of the unions say like this is not fucking German Nazi Germany. You cannot tell us what to inject in our bodies.
Yeah. Well,
I heard
I don't like
last night.
I don't like making Nazi references because let's be real. Let's be
No,
real.
no,
The Nazis were an exceptionally terrible thing that happened. You know what I
no,
mean?
no. But I said like they say that you better fucking remember that same fucking phrase you just say
No,
when
show
they
me
want
your
to do another
papers, right?
lockdown. Whenever they want to do another lockdown, you better remember that fucking phrase you just put out there. The police
Huh.
union.
When they burn a book, you better realize that this is what the Nazis did. But
Yeah.
yeah, people that's the issue is people say, "Oh, you're a Nazi, you're a Nazi," and then when
They
shit
use a
happens
lot.
that the
Yeah.
Nazis actually did,
Like showing the papers, tell you what to do, where to like tell what the
Oh,
government told
what's
you to
going on in
do.
Australia right now? Right now, what's going on in Australia is Nazism.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to leave your
Authoritarianism.
home.
Authoritarianism. Yeah.
You're
You
not
told
allowed to leave
what to
5
do.
miles or 5 kilometers from your home without paperwork. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna. I wish we had done this earlier. I know we brought this up earlier, but I wish we had started this fucking show out with this. I want to call out my Australian friends. It's a bunch of fucking bitches and pussies because they gave up their fucking guns. And now with the army standing literally in their streets. I bet
I
they
bet
wish
they-
they had a
they-
gun.
Yeah.
Because what are you gonna do? Okay. Granted, your fucking 30-06 deer hunting rifle can kill a man. It definitely can.
Yeah.
But it's gonna take you 5 to 6 seconds to reload, take aim, and fire again. That's when
What's
you're not trained.
what's the range of the 30-06? Like 700
Oh,
miles,
it's a quarter
700
mile or
yards?
something like that.
Yeah, what is the range of the 553, 556,
I have no
2
idea.
3 to 500 miles, 200, 2 to
Did
500?
you say miles?
No miles, about 2 500 fucking yards.
A
The
30
30
on
has
6
got a
round,
range.
dude.
Got a
Have you-
rich.
That's a big bullet. 30-06 is a huge bullet with
Yeah,
a
they got a
giant
rich.
powder charge.
Yeah, it depends on the grain charge you use on your rifle. You got more reach with the 30-06 than the 5.56.
Oh yeah, and it'll take a deer down at a quarter mile.
And
If you're an experienced shooter.
yeah, and you only have to take the higher rank guy, and after that, the lower ranks don't know what to do.
Yeah, exactly. And that's actually why the United States does not send the leadership into war anymore.
Yeah,
Like George Washington, for example, fought in the war, right?
mm,
The president never fights, does he?
nah.
Yeah. No, they always send the poor, don't they?
Yeah, the generals back in the day. Now the generals don't want to be involved.
No, the generals aren't involved in the fight either.
Look at what's going on right now.
Well, I don't even know how to describe that. It was either gross, not even gross
Negligence.
incompetence, negligence,
Yeah.
or
Well,
he did it on purpose. No, who pulls the military out before the civilians and the weapons?
Incompetent people. They think they know what they're doing best.
I don't think Joe knows what day it is.
No, it's like honestly, I think the generals I'm afraid to call him out. Like, sir, you're not making sense.
A Marine, well, actually, we mentioned earlier, a Marine lieutenant commander brought it up,
And yeah, he's not
and
making
he got
sense.
fired.
Yeah, and like, why are you gonna follow? Like, if you got a horrible fucking manager tell you to do stupid thing, why would you keep following it? Like, you know what? This is fucking stupid. Why are you
Well,
gonna keep doing it?
The Nuremberg trials. Sure, you're familiar, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Where they tried all the Nazis,
All the fucking higher guys, and
Yeah.
everybody's like, I was following orders.
and their argument was, "I was following orders," and the decision was, following orders is not good enough. You knew this was not right.
Yeah,
So,
and that's
but
the thing. Like, honestly, every
I know exactly what you're gonna say. They're gonna
What?
kill you if you don't do it, and they're gonna kill you if you do, right?
Yeah, but you know what? Like, this is why you need to enforce the Constitution to every branch of everybody in the military. You need to know you swore an oath to the Constitution, not the president, not the fucking anybody else. The Constitution,
I swear to defend the Constitution of the United States against all
and
enemies,
everybody
foreign
should.
and domestic.
Everybody, and
And
go
domestic is the key part.
and ask everybody in the branch, like, hey, what is the fucking 10th Amendment? Nobody would tell you. The Bill of Rights.
Fifth
Nobody
Amendment.
would know. All the
Fifth is
10th.
your right to not
yeah.
incriminate yourself.
No, I'm talking. No, that's the fucking.
That's the fifth.
Yeah, fifth. Yeah, but I'm talking about all of them. We asked them like, "Hey, what is it? The first 10 Bill of Rights." Nobody would tell you what is on it.
Oh, I could recite the whole thing to you.
I know, but I'm saying like,
I know,
you
but
ask
I'm weird. You're right. This is
you
what
ask
I
any
do,
guy-
right?
You're any ranking guy like, "Hey, what is the fucking fourth or first amendment?" Like, no, but they could recite you the fucking the general orders.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The jet. I could do that too. My duty is to stay on my watch.
Yeah,
Oh my
everybody,
God.
every guy over there can recite you the general orders, but they
Oh
cannot
my
recite
God.
you-
The 10 general
fucking-
orders.
They
And-
cannot recite you the fucking Bill of Rights. And I think that need to be fucking ingrained in the military. Like, no, you're not.
You're absolutely right. If you are going to die for the Constitution, you should at
should
least
know
know what the fuck it says,
you
right?
die for. Yeah, you should know what you fucking dying for.
But I also agree that think that if you can sign up to die for our country and our rights, that you should be allowed to come home and buy a pack of cigarettes and have a beer.
Yeah.
But you're not.
Mm-hmm.
Why can an 18-year-old sign up to die? But
Oh,
he can't
or
come
fight
home
for
and
the
have a
same
beer and a
rights.
smoke.
Fight for the same rights that he's not allowed to enjoy, like the Second Amendment.
Second Amendment,
Mhm.
what?
No, they're not allowed to buy a handgun and then into the
Second
21.
Amendment says you can't buy a handgun. That was actually an infringement upon your Second Amendment. That said you had to be
Yeah.
25 to buy a handgun.
Okay, look at the people that die right now. Like, you seen the ages of them? All of them under 21.
Oh, the people that died at
Yeah.
The
No,
other
they
day,
can buy a handgun.
actually, shit, the wife actually brought this info up. I think two of them were 31, and the
Yeah,
rest,
yeah,
the
the
rest were
rest.
25 or younger
Yeah,
that died at the bombing.
yeah.
And not that that makes it any more sad, because it's not like a younger life is more valuable, but just I don't know. It sucks. It's sad.
They got so much to live for, and it just was shortened out by a bomb.
It's kind of how it goes sometimes, isn't
Yeah,
it?
but it could have been a car accident, but
Yeah,
it
or
was. It
lightning
was.
even.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't nature's act. It wasn't somebody else. It was pure leadership negligence. They started sending like people that qualified to do that stuff because the Marines are not qualified for that. Army is
For
to
what?
fucking to uh to what is it to
Basically, the Army's only qualified to occupy. The Marines take over.
yeah, the Marine take over the
And
Army is
they are amazing at it, aren't they?
yeah, and they knew and the Army would have known not to fucking had like 12 people with the fucking bomb distance, spread out, stand together, you know.
Mm.
But anyways, we're going on fucking
No, this is what actually makes this show somewhat entertaining sometimes when people get this far. When we start
yeah.
actually talking, this is the whole point of the show is we're supposed to talk about this shit versus just reading fucking headlines.
Yeah, it's like it's just sad, dude. Like
Dude,
it's gonna be, it's gonna get bad. It's gonna get worse.
oh, it's gonna get
Probably right
much
now
worse.
is
And
the
here's the question:
it's
is do
gonna
we bring troops back or not?
like if you had to like resign the leadership, what? Who else, dude? Like fucking
Kamala.
General Milley, the fucking state, dude. He gave a fucking list of people not to harm.
I
Like,
saw
hey,
that. And he gave it
like
to the
how stupid
Taliban.
are you? How fucking stupid are you, dude?
Yeah. He's like, here's a
He,
no, not only just a list of the people not to harm, but where they were and on what vehicle they were on and when they're gonna be there. He's like, oh, that means they're gonna make sure they're safe. I was like, or set a fucking road bomb for, right?
yeah, so just how dumb are these people, dude? And this is not the first time. No, he gave the fucking list to Putin. Like, hey, this is the fucking government infrastructure. Do not attack this infrastructure. Like Putin, like, okay, thank you.
Hey, right. I
Dude,
want you to run for office. No,
who
seriously, I want
me?
you to run for Virginia Congress.
Nah,
No,
too much
no,
skeleton in my closet.
I'm telling you, uh, you can use your ethnicity to help you a lot. And you know I'm right on
Why?
that one, right?
Diversity for heart.
No,
Diversity for
no,
heart.
I, you know
No,
what I mean by that, though.
no,
The
it's
sheer
just nah.
fact that you have a thick accent
It's not. Nah,
and you
the type
broken
of guy
bones,
like that. Like no,
and the
I'm
fact that you
just
broken bones working,
yeah.
I think we should run for not even just Virginia, but national Congress for Virginia.
No, right now I got fucking Elaine Lauria to worry about right now. He's about to.
Give me, you
she's
make
from-
$200,000 a year.
I don't need that. Look, that
No
doesn't mean
bullshit. You don't
because I'm
need
gonna.
that.
No, because I'm gonna be wasting at DC. Fucking trying to live over there. You know, trying to find a place to live. Trying to find the living arrangement over there is not gonna be it's not gonna be enough. Honestly, if you think about it, if I live here and I live over there too, it's nah. Like
You're still in
honestly, they
Virginia.
need to kick out a lot of people from DC. A lot of bureaucrats from DC. They're making that fucking city so fucking expensive to live in there. And it should not be all congregated in one fucking place too. It should be spread out throughout the United States.
Well, and I also, yeah, actually, I agree with that 100%. Especially the Congress, not necessarily the Senate. The Congress is supposed to be the blue collar worker.
And it should be somewhere in the middle state, like somewhere Oklahoma over there, some shit.
Yeah, well,
In the middle of nowhere.
Congress is set up to be the
Represent
working class.
the
The
represent
Senate
the
was
working
supposed to
class.
be the aristocrats,
Yeah.
but
So
now
this,
the Congress has become doctors and lawyers.
yeah,
It's supposed to be the people that break their bones and bleed and sweat at work to
I
represent
think,
the working class, but there's
yeah,
no one representing the actual fucking workers in the United States fucking government anymore. And that's what's terrifying is because they keep just sticking in a fucking dump on everyone and saying, oh, essential workers keep fucking working while everyone else can stay home. And oh, fuck you, fuck you. Now we're gonna demand you get a fucking shot or you get fired. So
yeah.
I was the hero last year because I kept working. Now I'm a fucking villain because I won't get a shot. What the
And you
fuck
know what?
happened?
And you know what? And you hear about this doctors like, oh, if you haven't got the shot, I'm not gonna help you get treated because you're gonna make me spend a lot of money.
Shouldn't be a
Oh,
doctor.
it
Hippocratic
should be a
oath.
doctor because you know what? What happened in the 70s and the 80s when all these people were getting AIDS? Did the doctor say like, hey, you need to
Oh, hey,
stop
who
this
was in charge of
lifestyle?
AIDS?
Yeah,
Who-
like nobody say to the like that community like, hey, you need to stop what doing what you're doing because you got AIDS. You're getting AIDS. No, they're still getting AIDS, and people still treating these people. So shut the fuck up. Don't be a fucking hypocrite.
Who was in charge of the AIDS outbreak?
Fucking Fauci probably.
It was Fauci. No, it was Fauci. And he was the one who issued that weird drug that killed a ton of people
Yeah, fucking.
without FDA approval. It was just
Yeah.
emergency authorized and it killed thousands of AIDS patients.
Yeah. So. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? All this doctor saying like, oh, you shouldn't come to my fucking Rumble in the morning pissed me off because he was talking. He
Yeah,
pointed out
he's
like,
getting out of control.
yeah, like, dude, shut the fuck up. You don't know, like, why would you say that? Like, telling people like, oh, because you're gonna cost so much of insurance. Like, well, back in the day, the doctor didn't stop fucking caring about you because you got AIDS. They still treated you. Trying to save your life. It's a lifestyle. Just because it's a lifestyle doesn't mean like you're gonna stop treating people. And it's getting ridiculous out there, man.
Or what if I can't get the vaccine?
Yeah, like what if it's like you, I mean, not saying you, but I'm saying you in general. You got
Me,
like
yes.
something medical with you. You cannot get the vaccine because it's gonna harm you. Are you gonna stop that treatment for the person
And
because
now I
like,
can't go to work anymore. I can't go eat dinner.
yeah,
You know?
fucking it's getting stupid, dude. Like if you're saying that like a medical doctor, you should get your medical license removed.
Well,
I'm sorry.
I don't know. It kind of seems like they're trying to
You can
weed me out from the population.
us because I'm in the same ballpark with you. Like I don't.
Right.
This is my lifestyle. I'm sorry. I don't feel like that's
Oh,
a medication I need.
I don't want the shot anyway. I'm just saying I actually cannot, even if it's a law,
Yeah.
and I'll automatically be a criminal.
Yeah. And now the New York City took out this New York State or New York City took out the exemption of religious or fucking medical.
No exceptions.
No exception. Everybody had to get a shot. Like, okay, let's see that in court.
So even if this shot will kill you, you still have to get one.
Let's say for instance they say yes, let's pass this through. What else is gonna stop the government saying like, okay, now you need this fucking shot?
Well, let's just say that you have a First Amendment right. Okay, can you name 3 rights explained under the First Amendment?
Freedom of religion, freedom to assemble, freedom of speech.
Yeah, same thing. Assemble speech.
Yeah.
Same thing.
No, assemble of speech is different. You can
Yeah, no,
complain.
it's protest.
Grievance against the
They
government.
both mean protest.
Okay, freedom of grievance against the
Press.
government. Press. Yeah.
Press.
Yeah.
So I'm allowed to say, fuck you, you're wrong, right? No
Yeah.
matter what. I'm
Yeah.
allowed to tell the government, fuck you, you're wrong.
Mhm.
Even if I'm wrong, right?
Yeah.
That's actually my right as not just American as a citizen, but as a human, because our rights are not instilled by the Constitution; they're instilled by God, right?
Unalienable rights. Yeah,
Inalienable rights.
inalienable rights.
I was born with these rights
Mm-hmm.
because I'm a human,
Yep.
and I'm furious how many people would tell me, "Screw your rights."
Arnold.
Coach Arnold.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
no,
he's the next
fuck
day
him.
he's out there smoking with cigar. Like, you shut the fuck up, dude.
Yeah,
You a hypocrite, dude.
yeah, exactly. And when he's out in his fucking mansion in the
And driving around his Humvee smoking a cigar, and he got caught with a
screw
picture. Like,
your
stop being
rights.
that's still be you're a fucking hypocrite. Stop it. Shut the fuck up.
Oh,
And get
he was never a Republican anyway. And you
nah,
know
he
that.
was
He's California.
yeah, he was a bad Republican. It was a random.
When was the last good Republican you saw, dude?
Ronald Reagan.
Yeah, oh my god. That was what I was gonna say. And that was
Are
what,
you in
86 was
California?
when he ended?
Yeah, like
Was that when he
California.
got signed in?
Well, a lot of California are upset with him too because of what he passed the fucking gun ban in California as a governor.
Yeah.
I don't know if you follow this guy, the Red Elephant. He was on YouTube. I guess he got censored, so he's not longer in YouTube no more.
Of course,
You know,
because he said something that might make sense.
yeah, he's from California.
You're looking
So,
it up because I see El Guapo.
yeah, hold on, let me look him up because I
I'm
probably
gonna,
is in Rumble.
that's all right. I can change the view, but I'm gonna see Brian's unconscious him on his necktie and his empty computer
Yeah,
and El Guapo.
you can see the necktie not tied up, like the top button. Oh, dude, he's no longer in like. I remember I was following YouTube, but I don't know what happened. You know, YouTube stopped making.
And YouTube, I'm actually getting ready to stop trying to publish this show on YouTube.
Go to Rumble, dude.
I did it for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
No one knows who Rumble is, and you have to be able to get your name out. At least on YouTube, I could share it on Facebook and get it out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Ew.
Actually, one of my favorite YouTube guys I follow is the #1 publisher to Rumble.
Hex Sticks and Hammer.
Sticks Hex and Hammer.
Stick Hex and
666.
Hammer.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you're familiar with the guy, huh?
Yeah, like we talked about it a couple times.
Yeah. His shows aren't really that impressive, but he does what I did. What I did a handful of YouTube videos is me just sitting in front of a camera
Mm-hmm.
saying, "This is what pisses me off," you know. I stopped doing that because I realized that was only going to make me build a bomb.
Mm.
You know what I mean by that, right?
Yeah.
Ruining your hate.
Yeah.
I'm doing everything I can not to be hateful. Actually, this show is one of my outlets to not be hateful. I get to like blow up here instead of blowing up a bomb. You think I'm kidding?
Kind of.
No, I actually get to like be
Like,
angry and
Yeah.
say fuck everyone instead of actually building a bomb.
Mm. Like
Because building a bomb would actually hurt people instead of just saying pay attention to me, you know?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. I'm sorry. I need to write this down. I'm gonna speak to my therapist soon. I'm sorry. I can't. I just realized something I need to talk about. All right. I got it written down. So, you want to build the
Mhm.
bomb?
I'm good.
You sure? It's not that tough.
I'm sure it's not. Yeah, he went to BitChute. That guy I was listened to before.
Sticks.
Vince James.
Vince
Red
James. What did he
Elephant.
do?
Red Elephant. That's the name of his YouTube channel.
Oh,
Yeah, he went to BitChute. So the only thing I see everything like 2 years ago. Damn, it's been that long since I listened to him.
I had no idea. Been a minute.
Yeah, the Red Elephant. That was the name of the channel.
I have no idea where you are on the
He's
list.
from California.
California.
Okay, I got him over here.
Hey,
He's on Rumble.
hey, did you learn Spanish or Portuguese first?
Spanish, my first
Okay.
language.
Do you know Portuguese?
I can understand it.
Yeah, you know what? I thought I could too because I learned enough Spanish.
Mhm.
Portuguese is not that close to Spanish. It's really
Actually,
not.
well, okay. Let me ask you this.
No, it's
When I
not
say
that
to you,
close at all.
no. Let me listen to you. Let me tell you this. Like when I
Yeah.
tell you a lift, what do you understand from lift?
From what?
A lift.
A lift?
Lift. Yeah,
I've never heard that word.
it's an elevator in British.
Oh, yeah, oh.
Okay, when I tell
A
you what is a
lift.
petrol? A petrol, yeah. How about petrol?
Petrol is gasoline.
Yeah, that's what the British say, isn't it?
Yeah.
But if
Yeah,
somebody learning,
you make it sound like Portuguese and Spanish is the same language, but different dialect. They're
it
different
is like
languages.
okay, no, but I'm saying like okay, somebody learning English and you tell them, hey, it's a petrol, and you're like, what the fuck is that? You're just learning, English, and somebody's like, no, for you for the person learning English, gasoline is gasoline, but you tell them petrol, like, what the fuck is that? They don't associate that things. Like
By the way, when did you pick up this nice headset you got? That's actually really nice, dude. That's a nice setup you got.
yeah.
And like you said, $14. That's really nice. You sound amazing versus the last setup you had.
Yeah, but you know what? Like when people tell you petrol or fucking what is the petrol station? Fucking the
Fuel.
rubbish. What is rubbish to you?
Rubbish is worse than garbage.
Yeah, rubbish is for like British is garbage.
It's
Okay.
worse than garbage.
Yeah, but when
It's
somebody's like,
unusable. You can't do anything with it.
for the British is just garbage, And when the British say like what is it called? Like everything else, it's just the way they name things. Oh,
You should check
a
out Doctor
solicitor.
Who.
Solicitor. What is a solicitor to you?
Someone who's trying to sell something.
You go to England, it's a lawyer.
I don't believe that.
Go ahead, look it up. Solicitor is a lawyer.
All right, I will. Right
And,
now, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it right now. How's that?
Okay, go
I'm gonna
ahead.
check you real time, motherfucker.
Go ahead.
I say that, but
A
my
solicitor.
computer won't load.
British solicitor.
Yeah, and I'm way too drunk to fucking do this. Uh, I put it solicitor in British.
Yeah, British solicitor, and so it's just another way to say lawyer in English.
Oh, like Esquire.
Esquire. What is an esquire?
It's a title that people give themselves.
Yeah, but basically it's a fucking.
But typically it means that I practice law.
Yeah, that too. That's what it say, esquire.
Well, no, I didn't even click on the shit. I just brought that up. Is that people call themselves Esquire? That typically means they practice law, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But it really means nothing. They give themselves that title. It's not like they're knighted by the queen.
Like, what is another name for a doctor? Like, there's another name for doctor.
Physician.
Physician. So people learning the English language, when you tell them like, "Hey, I'm a physician," like, what the fuck is that? I'm a doctor. Like, oh, okay, I understand that. So you know how it's the same fucking language but different meanings and stuff like that.
Oh, that's actually actually that's how we started this entire conversation. Was English is way too complicated, right?
No. But I'm saying like you know how like this one word, but there's two words for the same meaning. Like how like almost relate to it.
Yeah.
The same thing with Portuguese and Spanish. It's almost like a Latin thing.
Oh no, Portuguese and Spanish. First of all, they are definitely different languages, but the whole gender attached to the word thing
Mm-hmm.
made it really difficult to learn. And English is difficult enough to learn on its own because English is a really difficult language. It's
Mm-hmm.
insanely complicated. None of us speak it properly, and you know that, right?
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, I had to learn Spanish, and whether I had a penis or a vagina depended on how the word ended. You know what I mean?
Oh, actually, it's almost the same because it's Latin. So, pene, it's penis. Vagina.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
almost
that's
spelled
what
the
I
same.
mean.
It's spelled the same. Yeah.
Or
Like,
banya.
just baño. Just baño.
Oh, you don't use banya for women anymore?
No, it's always the same.
Oh, my mistake.
Yeah.
That's what I learned in school.
Yeah,
Banya
but
was a women's bathroom.
no, it's the same. The same. Just like what's the baño and people would guide it too. Depend. They will see your
Donde está el
gender.
baño?
That's it. That's all you have to say. There's
Yeah.
no difference between the sexes.
But yeah, but it might be poor grammar to say it that
Yeah.
way. But it
Yeah.
got the
They got
point
it. Yeah.
across.
Yeah.
I need to poop. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Like everything in the kitchen related is female oriented.
Yeah. Oh, that's really sexist, isn't it?
It is what it is, dude. Everything mechanics male oriented. You know.
Yeah.
It just
And they keep talking about English as we need to fix this language. The imperialists, the sexists.
yeah.
I was like, Spanish literally says, this is what you do because of what parts you have.
Yeah. So you look it up like a solicitor.
Huh?
Solicitor
What about solicitor?
in England, in Britain.
Yeah, I actually have it drawn up, oddly enough. Apparently you might have brought it up for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one of two types of practicing lawyers in England.
Yeah.
I always learned solicitor as
Somebody solicited
someone selling
advice.
something, right? No
Yeah, selling
soliciting,
something.
right?
Yeah.
Oh no, this is news to me, dude. I learned something. That means this week was good for me, even if we only just babbled for 3 hours and Brian passed out in an hour and a half.
No, but I was saying like like for you to mean somebody sells something, okay, in
They're
English
selling
language.
something.
Yeah, but to the British, it's like oh, it's a lawyer. You know, so even though you speak the same language, it's like like parts ways.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
and
dude.
that's the same thing with like Portuguese and Spanish. It sounds similar.
They
You can
sound
kind of
so similar that
you
you
can
think you
grasp
can
it.
do it, but you can't.
You can no, I can still grasp it. Like
Enough to take a dump. That's
Yeah.
about it, right?
yeah. You in Spanish it'll be like, "Hey, cómo está usted?" In Portuguese it'll be like, "Cómo está você?" So it's like, oh yeah, I understand what you mean.
By the way, I can't believe you're using the formal usted.
Oh, you
Because
heard?
apparently no one uses that anymore.
Yes, they still use it. Well, in my
Only for like
country,
officers.
No, no, like in my country, they use bus.
Alright.
And like, I don't know, you hear about the Spanish list? The Spanish list, like when you go to Spain, people gonna talk with the list, like well, back in the day, one of the kings had a list, and the fucking like whoever were close to the king, they didn't want to
The
fucking.
language adjusted to him.
Yep, the language adjusted to him because they want to be close. They didn't want to feel offended to the king. Like, okay, we had to talk with the list.
That's the issue with the national language.
Yeah, and people realize that okay, if you talk with the list, that means you're close to the fucking king. So they start talking with the list, and everybody like fucking chain reaction like that. So if
Yeah.
you go to Spain, they talk
Hey,
with dude. I can
just
understand
like
no
putting a
for Spain.
BLM flag in your window so your fucking business didn't get burned down,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, and now like you talk to somebody in Spain, I can understand it. It takes me a minute, like what the fuck you saying? Even though you're from Spain, I can understand you.
Oh, Spanish Spanish is not the same as American Spanish or El
Yeah, Latin
Salvadorian
America.
Spanish, is it?
Yeah, no, same thing with the British language.
Oh, English. English is not the same in the United States as is it Australia or the United States, is it?
Same thing, man. Same fucking thing.
Which is funny. I keep hearing people saying we need to stop this English imperialism, and they keep going off and off, on and on about this. I was like, do you guys have any idea what happened? What Spain did?
Yeah.
Like they took over the entire continent of South America, except for one country.
And so one country in Africa and Philippines. The Philippines, you go over there, you could talk to like, hey, I need a fork. They understand that because still the same names. Fork.
Oh,
The Spanish is fork in
I'm
Tagalog.
sure you know my Spanish is not amazing.
Mm.
But I did study it for 6 years.
Yeah, and you told me like, hey, how you say badass in Spanish? Like, well, you don't want to say it that way. You want to say it this way.
Yeah,
Like, why?
exactly.
Like,
It
because
doesn't
it's not.
literally translate.
It doesn't translate
And I
literally.
get it. Like for example, I want to run for office, but I don't want to be the asshole. So I kind of want to come up with a si se puede thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. They're like people don't like pandering, dude. Like honestly, that's
But you shouldn't pander. I should expect American citizens to speak English.
yeah, and that's what happened with Trump, dude. He didn't pander to nobody. It was being himself, dude.
And he managed to win. And they are doing everything they can to make sure he cannot become president again.
Yeah.
Right now they are. Actually, shit.
And
I
all
don't
these
even know what to say.
politicians,
But,
like all these politicians, the pandering to, like, you know how they know the pandering when they change the name, Beto O'Rourke, Chuck Schumer.
Buttigieg.
Yeah, they changed the name to being like a normal type of person, you know, like, oh, I'm a regular type of Joe, you know. So like it's Charles Schumer, and now it's Chuck Schumer. Like,
Yep.
okay, whatever. No, it's not Robert O'Rourke, it's Beto O'Rourke, you know, and so on, so on, so on. All of them got a fucking pandering fucking names instead of the actually name.
Yeah.
You know, the big one is getting taken advantage of the name is Alexandria Ocasio Cortez. Like, fuck, everybody's like, no, we just going AOC.
Well, I brought this up over a year ago.
What?
She's a cute girl. You gotta admit she's kind of pretty.
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
She really is.
Yeah.
But she has stupid ideas. And she thinks they're gonna fix everything. And people go, pretty girl. It must
They
work.
equate to intelligence. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But
Okay, honestly, if she
this
was so
actually
smart,
this goes against my fucking entire argument I just made about having blue collar workers run for Congress because
no.
no,
Like, okay,
she
no,
actually
but I said,
She supports my argument. She was a blue collar worker. She worked in a bar, and then she got to
Dude,
serve in Congress. And
okay, no.
honestly, I think that's fucking amazing. That's an unbelievable achievement. But
No, but I'm
she's
saying
dumb
like,
as a bag of rocks.
okay, like listen, she went to college.
Yeah, and
After her
UMass
degree, after her degree economics, all she get a
in
bartender job.
economics.
All she managed to get a bartender job. Like, no, you're not fucking fit to Congress. If she was just a regular, she graduated from high school, then all she got a fucking bartender job.
Then I would
Yes,
accept it. It's like
I will accept it. You know
this
what?
is
Fine.
what you had put in front of you. I can accept that.
Yeah,
But you went to school
and
for economics and you're still a socialist?
and you fucking bartender. Like, yeah, you fucking probably don't want to get hire you because you just saw you were a bag of rocks.
Yeah.
You know,
You're
like,
just
no, you
dumb as a
stupid.
bag of rocks.
You dumb as a bag of rock. We don't need
Yep.
you in my company. And that's why she never got a job, and she only ended up with being a bartender. And she
The
managed
problem
to
is she's cute.
and that's what she managed to like get attention from people because she was cute. Okay, so that doesn't mean shit. That doesn't mean she's gonna be a good idea.
Yeah.
And surprisingly enough, after all the shit going on, nobody been hearing about her.
Shit, where have you been for the last like 100 episodes, Ray?
I don't remember talking about her.
No, in general.
What do you mean?
I've been waiting for your voice for like the last 100 episodes. You only give me this much every episode.
I'm not drunk enough.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, I just finished my beer, so that's why the only you two allowed me to.
You're only allowed one beer on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've only had one too as well.
Yeah. Everybody. Brian
Yeah.
too, and it was too much fun tonight.
You know what? Honestly, fuck YouTube. If I get kicked off of YouTube, I don't care. No, seriously.
Rumble.
No, we're publishing our show really on podcast anyway.
Mm,
I just put it on YouTube because it's fun.
yeah. We need to come out with sticker pineapple express now.
Well, isn't that a pot?
Yeah, but that's the thing. It was just a funny fucking name too. Operation Pineapple Express. Like, oh, you guys are fucking hilarious.
My pot plant laid down. I think I mentioned this earlier. My pot plant laid down in the before the storm showed up. That never showed up.
Oh wow.
Actually, no, the actual arms, like the
Mhm.
stems and everything,
Yeah.
all laid down to the ground. And the leaves
To
turned up, the
survive.
buds turned up to get the sun, but they
Yeah.
weren't supposed to be ripped off by the wind.
Oh wow.
It made me wonder, is like, what kind of crazy, weird evolutionary thing is this?
Well, shit.
know?
This was been for thousands of years. There's plants, trees, and stuff like that. So.
By the way, in the future,
Mhm.
turn your phone 90 degrees to do this.
Like
Yes, it fills my entire screen.
Oh, okay. I go to swipe it to the left, and then you can get like 4 screens.
And I swipe,
see
and
the
I
two-
swipe, and I swipe.
2 Brian's and you and I.
I can't believe you spent $14 on that setup, dude.
Yeah, there's like, oh shit, let me try this shit.
No,
And they got nothing to test it with. They only got like the 2 ear ones and like $100-something and $14.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could deal with that. You know, 14
even
bucks.
if I blow it, it's okay. It was $14, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this setup was like $150
Yeah.
to make it work. You know what I mean? And then I had to figure out how to make it work.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like,
I just
have an
plug it
extra
in, like-
app. I have an app to make my microphone work, and I have 3 dials to make my mic work.
This is all I have to do to make it work. Plug it into my phone.
Oh, yeah,
And
I got USB. I got gain. Oh jeez, what's the other one? Gain, pattern, and volume.
Mm.
I'm not even sure what pattern means yet.
Now all I got is the microphone right here and one earpiece. I'm like, oh, that's all I need. I like to
Well-
listen. I like to listen to what's going on out there.
Yeah, I get that because I typically do that, but I do my microphones, my cameras on my computer,
Hmm.
my microphone, you know, and I don't even have to think about it, but I still have this, the headphones. I could do it
Yeah.
without it, but it might feedback. But anyway, we're gonna
Yeah.
miss
Let's
like
play night.
we're gonna miss 2/3 of the episode. But I bet this is no, I bet it was a really good one actually, because we'll get it. We'll do it. I bet it was a really good episode because Brian wasn't here. It was just you and me. You know what I mean?
Mm.
It was
Yeah.
different. It was exciting.
Mm.
You know what I mean, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, it's different. It's exciting. It's new. Maybe I'll
Yeah.
get more than 0 listeners, viewers this week.
Like one.
Well, no,
Me.
the issue
Oh
is,
yeah.
you don't get 0 viewers because the show sucked. You get 0 viewers because no one wants to click on it,
Mm.
right?
Yeah. You have to come with the catchy phrase.
And I got a feeling the last episode really sucked.
I mean,
not
yeah.
the last one, the one before that, because I got 9 listeners for the last one, and then 0
then the next one.
for the next one. I was like, oh, that sucks. That apparently we blew it, but I gotta hope Ryan actually is a lot better than me. He does a podcast. I just do YouTube.
Yeah.
I only publish it on YouTube. I don't give a fuck. I don't edit anymore. I don't do any of that shit. I just publish.
Post it. Yeah.
Yep. I used to publish it and try to cut up the dead spots, and dude, it's so much work.
Yeah.
Seriously, it was like 25 hours of work.
That's
and
why
we did-
I probably
we did a
Hex
3-hour show.
Hex 6 a hammer. He just like take one cut, stop.
4-minute
and
videos.
Yeah, well, he do 9-minute videos and he just cut it. And now he's been doing a lot of like live streaming
So you found
reaction.
You found six Hexenhammer, huh?
That was a while ago. We were talking about him for a while ago. Dude.
We have. So you like
Yeah.
him, or at least
listen to
at
his
least
stuff.
acknowledge him.
My wife hates his voice. Like I cannot stand his voice. Like really, like or whatever. It's just man.
He is a live stream video.
Yeah, he's in like
Record, publish.
Yep, that's all he does.
And that's what I like about it, honestly.
Yeah. He don't do he don't do editing or nothing like that. He just goes with it. So
Yeah.
and now he's been doing a lot of live streaming, so he gets a lot. He get more views than the White House fucking
Yes, you saw that too?
yeah, I was like, okay.
He got more views than the White House public. His reaction to Jen Psaki explaining what happened
Yeah.
got more views than Jen Psaki
Jen
talking
Psaki
what's
herself.
going on.
Yeah. Motherfucker's funny.
Oh, that blew my mind. The reaction to it was more important than what she said.
Then fucking what she said, yeah.
Oh,
Probably gonna get banned out of YouTube soon.
Yeah, we're both gonna get kicked out because of this.
Yeah.
But can
No,
you
I'm talking
imagine
about-
trying to be her boss to defend what she says?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like she has no idea what she's talking about. Joe Biden changes his mind every day.
Yeah.
Right.
If that was the case, if I was her and Joe Biden's gonna say something else different, like even though we agree on it, and he gonna name and like go say something else, you know what? I quit. I cannot do this.
Yeah.
Because you already know both of press secretary is gonna lie for the president.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, that's actually the same point I made was that when the United States Army walks down my street, marches
Mhm.
down my street, is the day I pick up my rifle.
Yeah.
Ah, you
All
know
right,
what?
man. Let's go, little guy.
Did Brian just wake up?
No, no, I'm saying let's call it a night.
Oh, actually, that's where I was going
Okay.
with this. But the day the United States Army marches down my street is the day I pick up my rifle and shoot out my window.
Mm.
People don't seem to understand what I mean by that, but that violates like all my rights, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm. Does that apply for the FBI, the ATF? Anyways, don't answer to that. Just fucking wrong. Anyways,
ATF? No, ATF. I'm putting my hands up and I'm walking out because they kill everyone every
yeah.
time.
Man.
Uh,
All right, man.
I guess that's 53. We're still
Mhm.
hiccuping.
Yeah, that beer was strong, wasn't
Brian passed out hours ago.
it? Yeah. Hopefully, you can stop recording. If not, you're gonna have like 13 hours of it.
Yeah, no, you will. That sucks for them.
The entire computer's filled up with fucking hours, like dead air.
All right. Oh, that's the end of the show. I'm out.
All right, man. Later.
And when I click this button, you're gonna disappear too.
All right, man. Later, man.
All right, later.